welcome to Atrocity Press Live. I'm Max DeVille. I'm the owner and operator of Atrocity Press, and I'm going to bring in the co-host for the day, Mr. Phil Leon. How you doing
Hello, everybody.
So you got your new mic set up working still?
What mic?
Did you go back to the other section?
What section?
I don't know.
We're all good. We're good, man.
You hopped up and disappeared and said something about a cable. I don't.
No, I was like, oh shit, 3 minutes of airtime. Hold on 1 second, man. I was able to fly back here in the chair, man. I'm all good.
All right. Well,
We're
tonight
good to go.
is a special edition of Atrocity Press Live. We are taking 47 Furious Tales, issue number 3, launching on Kickstarter tonight. And I always keep looking this direction because the mic's over here, but the camera's over here. I'm going to have to work that out.
Dang it, Max.
I'm going to put the mic over here.
Rolling with the 47.
Yeah. Can you hear me just fine if I look like this? Am I still good?
If you look like that, do I hear you just fine? Yeah, sure.
Like this is if I look like this. Am you still hearing me okay?
Yeah, when you look like that, sure.
All right. And of course we will bring in Alexia Velhausen, who is the artist extraordinaire for 47 Furious Tales.
Hello.
And hello, Alexia. And
W.S.
who's that guy?
W.S. Sam Quinton is coming on in. He is the writer and creator of 47 Furious Tales.
How you doing, guys?
All right, man. Good.
I'm so excited about tonight. We are bringing our A game as far as we've got a fantastic creator with Alexia Veldhausen as the principal artist,
Woo!
also editor on these issues, professionally trained, wonderfully skilled artist, graduated at Cooper School, and overall furious artist.
Furious. Is that what brought on the 47 Furious Tales? Because I don't ever think I've never heard this question asked, or maybe I have. I just forgot. But why 47 Furious Tales? Why did you do the 47 Ronin story?
Well,
Take it away, Sam.
This is a fun tale. I wanted to get into comics forever, and I had several different comic ideas. And the idea that became 47 was born when I happened to see a little GIF of 2 squirrels fighting with lightsabers.
I've seen that.
And I thought that was pretty funny. And then immediately thereafter, I saw an image of a squirrel dressed in samurai armor. And for whatever weird reason in my mind, I was like, it'd be like Ninja Turtles. I could tell the story of the 47 Ronin with samurai squirrels, and it would be freaking fantastic. And that's basically where it went. And then played around with the title a little bit and came up with 47 Furious Tales.
I like the wordplay, and the comic works. I've read it. I got them upstairs. I should have brought them downstairs for the show, but I do have the books. They're upstairs.
I think Phil has his copies.
Yes, I do. Oh, you want me to grab those? I'll grab those.
Go ahead and grab them.
Yeah, show off. It sounds more sincere when we're not the ones showing them off.
This is true.
But, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm always ready to show off 47 Furious Tales.
Buy our books, please. Buy our books.
I know, right?
Oh, what are we drinking tonight?
Club Royal. Peach.
I'm drinking coffee. I swear to God, I'm not drinking bourbon tonight. The coffee cup actually has coffee in it.
I'm drinking gasoline.
And here's my product placement for the night.
Death comes to Glenfellow.
So we've
Product placement.
We've had a couple of people who have reached out to me about that adventure, and they was like, you said it was hard. You said it was a deadly difficult level. And he's like, yeah, it was pretty hard. Like, people kept running away in fear, like, it's only zombies. Yeah, it's only zombies.
It's only zombies, man. They only want your brain, man.
There's more zombies, man. And
It's
then
only zombies, and they just keep coming, and then they got that Constitution. What's it? Their that Constitution check, and then they get back to 1 hit point.
Yeah.
They just keep
And the
coming
thing
back.
is it's a Constitution save, and where the main bad guy is a particular type of necromancer, a Stygian necromancer. She's high enough level that she's hit the ability where she gives a bonus to all the undead that she controls to get a saving throw bonus. And so
Nice.
it happens quite a lot unless you deal that holy or radiant damage or something. So.
Yeah, see, I'd like to see that more. I don't want the plague zombies anymore. I want it back to the original. I want like Zombie King. I want Zombie Voodoo King zombies
what really
going
tripped
on,
people
man.
out is that one of the guys, he's like, there's that whole thing where they tend to take people alive in this adventure. And he's like, I captured like 2 player characters. The other guy's like, we ain't going after them. Like, we ain't doing it. Sorry, guys, you're done.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
I'm like, wow.
Look at that. Ooh, yeah.
I like that. That's one of the cooler. I like the isolation it feels of it all, and the shadow. It just catches it
We
perfectly.
got. Oh, look at that. Look at that nice stuff, man.
Would you go away, cat? You keep hitting my mute button.
Yeah, kitty. That's a bad kitty.
Surprised mine hasn't made an appearance yet.
She's
Ah.
probably terrified.
Snoozing downstairs.
She's probably terrified, So much
I'm
going on.
around. I'm
It's
actually a very, very big cat person, so. But right now, I would like her to stay away from my feet because I'm moving around a lot and I keep kicking her. And she has a tendency to do this thing where she'll put her paw up and stick out one claw and like poke me on the leg, and that kind of means like, hey, pet me. But she'll hit my mute button on this little thing that's hooked to my headphones, so I don't hear anyone, and I don't know if that means that I'm disconnected or what's going on. And then I'm like,
Yeah, that happened earlier.
Yeah.
And we have, let's see. There we got. Oh, look at,
There
let's
it
see
is.
if I get, there we go without the glare. There you go. Man. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Look at that awesome stuff, man.
Nice and open publishing. Open that up. Let's take a look at some of the inside, because that interior art is just banging. That's what
I was gonna get to that, man. I'm like all confused with all this stuff in my lap and stuff, man.
Alexi has done some real amazing work for issues 1 and issue 2.
Look
Issue
at,
3 is shaping up really nicely.
look at that. I mean, you gotta like that, man. That is
cardstock.
nice, solid. Solid.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We're doing that cardstock for the entire series, so all those books are going to be that high quality print, and you don't really see it on the camera, but you can, what I'm talking about, Phil, is like when you can feel that cover, it's got that sexy feel to it.
Oh yeah. You're like, ooh yeah.
It's got
Ooh
that,
yeah.
what's it called again? The velvet touch finish?
It's a
The
satin,
silk touch?
satin soft touch finish. Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say the satin finish.
I'll tell you, when we were getting ready for issue
Better not
1,
feel it too much. I don't want to get it all marked up with my grubby little fingerprints, man.
when we were getting ready for issue 1, and Alexi and I were talking about, the paper choices and whatnot. I said, this is what we're going to print on. And she's like, that's not really necessary. I'm like, no, we're going to do it. We're going to make the highest quality book around. And then we sent her had the company send her paper sample.
Oh, paper sample.
And that's when she's like, oh.
Yeah.
I see. I
Here's
see
what
why.
happens. Every time we go to a show, all we got to do is hand the book to a person, just put it in their hands. And that's the exact same reaction they get. They're like, oh. What's this?
Looky. Oh yeah.
And then they open it and they're like, oh yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, the interior art, the style on the interior art really draws you into it. I mean, at first it's a little jarring because it's got that the thick color, the real bold on a lot of the lines and everything. But once you get kind of like sucked into the TV, it's perfect. and it works with the squirrels and everything. And I'm going to give away. Hold on. There's a double decapitation in the book that is fantastic.
You think, here's the thing, we've had action in little spurts throughout issue 1 and issue 2, because it's, again, the whole premise is trying to get that same feel like you have with a Akira Kurosawa movie, you know.
Yep.
And then we come to this issue, and this issue is a lot of action. I mean, just a lot. It's one of those things where, like in a Kurosawa movie, where you'll have those, you know, short conflicts that lead up, and then you have like a big fight scene.
Mhm.
And this is like one of those big fight scenes.
Nice.
So,
Well, when did you want to send this live and let the Kickstarter fire off the people and let them know that it's available?
yeah, let's do that. All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll do this now. I guess should we?
That's
should
my
we
favorite picture.
Should we share this? You think, so that people can see what it's like when you turn on the Kickstarter?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
So we'll go ahead and hit the old share screen. We'll share that. All right. So you guys should see that the campaign was, of course, approved.
It's ready to go.
Now, so once you get that, they'll tell you. And we're going to go through here. And you hit this little button.
Ready to
And it's
go.
going to tell you, okay, we're psyching you out a little bit. Tells you when you're going to end, what your goal you have set, so you can do these last minute checks. And then
Fire it up, man.
launch.
Oh, never mind.
Nope, just fire it up. You don't need to count it down.
There we go.
Yay!
And we are live,
We are
everybody.
live.
Oh,
with
yeah.
47 Furious Tales.
Oh, look here. I just got an email from Kickstarter that says that W.S. Quinn just launched 47 Furious Tales.
Yes, indeed.
Oh yeah.
Now we've got issue 3, and then we've also got the artist edition, the first volume that we're doing. And this collects the raw, unlettered, uncolored, inked pages of issues 1 through 3 into this art book. And it's got those pages, and then it also has the original character design illustrations that Alexia did. So it's actually 92 pages long. It's really, really immense. And let me go ahead and stop sharing this for the moment. I'm going to prep up something, and I'll be able to tease out a little bit of that book for you guys here later on in the show. But yeah, we are deep in the heart of it with incredible samurai action. And not many horses, because I was threatened about putting horses in the book. So we don't have very many horses in this issue at all.
That stutter just makes it feel like you're going to add more horses in issue 4.
Yeah, you probably should just add more horses.
In issue 4, yeah. We're going to average 3 horses per page in issue 4.
Yep. Sure.
A horse is a horse, of course, of course.
So just to give folks a bit of an idea what issue 3 is all about. So issue 1 was a bit of an introduction to the characters. So the samurai that we are going to follow, that the story is about, that there, the guy on the cover is the leader of that group of samurai, Yoshio. And obviously his lord, his that's a daimyo, right? That's how much daimyo?
Right.
The daimyo of the region of Akko, he is going to Edo because he has to go to the court for some, court thing that he has to do, because that was the way to go back in 18th century Japan. So again, we're kind of establishing the characters in issue 1, who are the good guys and who are the bad guys. And in issue 2, we're kind of building up towards a conflict where we see that one of the bad guys, a rat named Kira, is plotting behind the good guys' backs and hiring these local gang members called the Grey Wolf bandits. Ironically, the gray wolves are not wolves; they are macaque monkeys because I thought that would be funny.
You
So
dirty rat, and then monkeys.
they're
Wolves.
monkeys. So you see that in issue 2, they are plotting, and we just got a first
5
pledge.
backers.
Thank you so
No,
much.
you're up to 5 backers.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much for the support. We
Huge
appreciate
shout
it.
out to Joey Pineda, who is our very first backer of the campaign.
Joey, all right, Joey,
Joey.
man.
I tried to make it, but I was number 3, I think.
Yep, you came in, I think, third. We're seeing some great turnout from everyone. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's
Of course, we
back
want
it. Please make sure you share
to check
it too.
out the chat. Troublesome Comics, what's up?
There we
Yep.
go.
And
Yeah.
they say it is fantastic.
All right. Outstanding. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
We really appreciate this, guys. This is outstanding.
So that was issue 1 and 2. Issue 3 is going to be the good guys, all the samurai fighting the bad guys. That guy right there on the cover, he's the leader of the Grey Wolf Bandit, and he's going to be leading the charge to Yoshio and his fellow samurai while their lord Asano is on his way to Edo. So it's going to be furious action all around in issue 3.
I'm excited. I'm excited for it. So let's do as is always done and take a look at the Kickstarter here. If you want to share it, or do you want me to go ahead and share it?
We'll go ahead and share on your screen, and I
Okay.
will go ahead and send out some quick links. We are at $230 in the first 2 minutes.
Nice.
So we are going for 7,000 is the goal, so that we can make sure that we are covering the art costs and everything, making sure that we can pay this lady fairly.
Oh, of course. You gotta pay her. Look at that. She's doing all the art. She's making it. I mean, just look at the. Do you do the colors and everything too?
Yes,
Yeah. So I mean, look how the paintedness of the just on this picture for the video, just for the thumbnail. The background with the. I like how it looks like it's on papyrus. And it's just painted on there.
Oh, yeah.
So the first thing we're going to do is embarrass Sam and play this video. Because
I'm not embarrassed.
Kickstarter videos are always embarrassing. That's all right. I was giving you shit. Here we go.
We did really well in this one.
Yep. And here we go.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot hear it.
You can't hear it?
Nope.
Let me see if I got to start over. Hold on. I think I need to share my audio. There we go. Bang. Well, let's try it again. You got it? No?
What?
Am I a boomer? Huh? Am I a boomer? Huh? Boom!
Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to skip over it because I'm too stupid to be able to understand it. I'm brand new to the StreamYards thing, so give me a break. I don't understand why I can't. I mean, the system audio is shared, so it should be sharing the video, but it's not.
We are at 7 backers so far, and so far our most popular reward tier of the 7 people are the one of the reward tiers that went first last time as well, and that is our Sakura tier with the sketched Gemini mailer for that.
Yeah.
Very popular. Already 3 claimed. So if you want to get an actual sketch inked piece of unique art sent to you, that's a really great way to do it, right on your Gemini mailer. And
Oh, she's got it. Look at that. Look at that there.
Yeah.
So this one actually is on the front of the Gemini mailer, but we actually got some really good feedback on that when we first did the reward. So we're actually going to end up doing it on the interior.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that the sketch doesn't get damaged while shipping. But this is the idea of the reward.
And they actually ship in padded big, thick padded envelopes as well to help protect the
Yeah, to
sketch.
protect the sketch
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give this one last try. Tell me if you can hear this or not.
All right. There we go.
All right.
For 300 years, the story of the 47 Ronin has resonated throughout Japanese culture. 47 Furious Tales brings this epic to life with fierce samurai action and anthropomorphic animal characters in a beautiful 12-issue limited comic book series. Now, after 2 successful campaigns brought issues 1 and 2 to the world, we bring you issue 3 with 24 action-packed pages. Journey with us into the past and experience the beauty and ferocity of the age. Yoshio leads the samurai of Eiko against the brutal bandits of the Grey Wolf, while Lord Asano makes his final, faithful voyage to Edo. All is not ceremony and sake, for the life of the samurai is one steeped in war and death, honor and duty. Steel flashes and blood flows in 47 Furious Tales, Issue 3. Pledge today to get your copy of 47 Furious Tales Issue 3 and the Artist Edition, Volume 1, collecting the original hand-inked, unlettered art pages of issues 1, 2, and 3 into one beautiful volume.
All right. Edited
Yeah.
by Kevin King. Music by Vaughn Swanson, a.k.a. the Autumn Orange. You're up to 8 backers. Oh, let's refresh. Make sure. Yep, up to 8 backers at $315 in the first, 20 minutes, 10 minutes?
No, not even 10 minutes. I think we're more like 7 right now, I think.
All
So it's a
right.
good start.
Yeah. And the tale so far. So this is what you just heard on the video. You've got 24 pages you got here. You said, but you've got the artist edition too, which is 92 pages of art, you said?
92 pages of art. Yep. It's really, really something. In fact, if give me just a moment, we will do a little sneak preview. Now, this is a digital because the print copies haven't come in yet.
Yeah.
But we'll do show some folks what it's going to look like. So let me go ahead and we'll do a screen share again.
See, I supported the Sakura tier.
Yes, thank you. It's such a big deal too for us. That's a great tier. Love that. All right, and can you guys see this yet?
I got it. Here you go.
Okay. So this is the digital preview for the printer, right?
Yep.
So we've got the inked pages. This is the first cover that was done for issue 1, which we sold out of very quickly.
Which is my favorite cover.
Yep. And then the current cover for issue 1, and then we go into the inked pages for issue 1.
Nice. That picture is it's hauntingly beautiful.
Isn't it?
It's a really well done piece.
Thank you.
And so this is really what you're seeing. All 3 issues, all those original pages. I'm going to flip through some of these. Actually, we got to stop at this one. This one is such a favorite one of so many folks.
Yeah, that one's sold. That one's
just
got a home now.
Stab him through the chest. And of course,
This one,
you know, this look of you're about to die, dude.
It's over with.
You've done messed up.
It's it for you.
And of course, Eiko Castle. We did actually a lot of research for this. We pulled a lot of images, and Alexia did a great job of putting this together. When you actually look at the original pages and you're looking at the ink space on it, you can literally pick out just how well she did on these brush strokes for the tile work. I mean, it's just stunningly beautiful.
I mean, I really get in there. I get into the nitty gritty and the details because that's just how I am.
Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful piece, and it's huge too. So I mean,
That one actually also has a home. That double page spread is not with me anymore.
Ah,
And this is issue 2.
Yep. And so this is just one of those things I really love about working in comics. Like this page right here
Oh, that's right.
is actually was hanging on my wall, and I had to take it back down again because we are making this available in the Kickstarter campaign. So this is one of the few pages that's still available from issue 2 for
So,
folks.
so what's it like to take a story that already exists, the 47 Ronin,
Mhm.
and then adjust it for anthropomorphic animals and turn it into a comic book script? Because you're so restricted by page count, but you've got so much that you've got to tell. So I mean, how do you juggle all that? Because that's one of the problems I run up against. Is like if I could, every one of my books would be 48 pages long.
Yeah. The first thing that got me was I had to actually research how comic books were scripted, and then I still got the entire format wrong. But I had to really look at it because when you're used to writing like role playing game material, that's an entirely different medium that you're preparing for.
Yep.
And so I kind of approached it with the thought of trying to make sure that I was scripting it so that the panels were telling the story, and then Alexia came in, and she's of course formally trained at the Kubrick School, gave me some really great insights on how to refine that so that we're not trying to have like a story that's told like flashcards across 9 panels every page.
Yeah.
Got to uh, got to be able to show the action flowing from panel to panel. And so I had a lot of good help in an editorial sense with that. And
we sat together because Sam actually came up with a pretty solid outline for the 12 issues that the series is going to be. It's going to be 12 issues, limited series.
Yep.
And basically, because of the way I was educated at the school,
The education.
I was very focused on the pacing. Because the thing that can happen with any period piece story, whether it's set in Edo period Japan or 18th century England, is that it can end up falling into like a little bit of a lull because there's a lot of talking going on, right? And there is a lot of talking.
A lot of story to tell.
There's a lot of story to tell. There's a lot of intrigue and tension and drama that you want to build up. But you know, at the end of the day, this is also a samurai story. People are here for like the samurai action. That's why I love that genre so much. That's why I jumped on the project when Sam originally pitched it in our work group, like right away. So I pointed out to him, hey, guys, like try to spread the action out a little bit more, not just have it in like issue 5 and then issue 12.
Right.
We want to make sure that people stay excited for throughout the entire series. So, the whole storytelling itself has been a very collaborative effort of just us going back and forth trying to make the best story that we can give people that we can
good.
make.
Because you're not going to get away from the questions either. I want to know how you came up with the character design for the main character. I don't want to butcher the name, but the squirrel in the blue gi on the front. How did you come up with the character design for anthropomorphic squirrels? I mean,
well,
there's got to be challenges for squirrel anatomy mixing with human anatomy.
Well, the fun fact is that when Sam originally came up with the idea, he wanted everybody to be squirrels.
Yes, which is a bad idea.
Everybody to be squirrels.
Which is a bad idea. Don't do that.
Don't do that. That's a terrible idea because there are only so many types of squirrels that you can use to differentiate characters. So when I told him that, I was like, look at other anthropomorphic series that are very successful, like Black Sad or Squarriors. Those are the 2 titles that I was looking at when I was developing the style for 47. So we came up with again, this is a very collaborative effort. So he would come up with, what if we make the older samurai character a fox, and then the son that he adopts will make him a fox too. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Now you got some variety in there, and it's kind of like in the vein, in the ballpark of Japanese folklore. And so just through figuring out what kind of characters, what kind of animals can we use that makes sense within that world, we started looking at. So if you look at the cover, if you scroll up a little bit there, Max,
Yep.
that is actually a hamster.
Oh, a hamster. It's not
Yeah.
a squirrel. It's a hamster.
No, it's in the ears.
Yeah.
It's in the
Ears
ears. I mean,
yeah.
obviously, squirrels and hamsters are all whatchamacallit those again? Rodents.
Rodents.
They're all rodents, right? So they have similarities to them. To me, the challenge was trying to find a style that wasn't too cartoony or too realistic. So, that took a little bit of figuring out and sketching out and trying stuff out. So this is going to be page 1 of issue 3. It's going to start off real good with a chase scene.
It's always good to start with action.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
You always got to start with an action scene. And she's getting chased by some monkeys.
Some monkeys.
Uh-oh. They can run
Those
faster.
bandits, man. Those bandits.
Oh, boy.
All right, so
And we have Miguel who has backed us tonight too.
thank you, Miguel.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So going back to your question, Max, Sam did have a good idea in terms of which squirrels to use, because I wasn't even aware that there were that many different types of squirrels. But he was like, Asano, the guy that you're looking at right now, who's on the horse, he's going to be a red squirrel. And red squirrels are different from regular squirrels in that they have longer, fluffier ears, and their coat's a little redder than your usual squirrel that you see in your backyard.
Sam's a role-playing game guy. He will research squirrels just until until he's an expert on them, just to put them in the game.
Well, I mean, honestly, that's how I feel now too. Is that I know so many types of squirrels. So we have red squirrels. We have, I think it was a Japanese squirrel, or Japanese red squirrel. We have a chipmunk in there. Like I mentioned, we got a hamster. The 2 other characters you see behind our character up front are both foxes. Obviously, one is older than the other, so I had to make sure that his coat was a little more gray. So yeah, we just put our heads together and try to figure out what was the best, the most fitting types of animals to use. And I know it's a little bit strange to put anthropomorphic animals on horses, but again, it's an Edo, it's a period piece, so they do need to be on those horses.
Are there any flying squirrels?
No, actually, didn't think about that. Maybe I can still cameo one in there. I actually have a little cameo of my cat in that very page.
Cool.
I put my cat in there because I was running out of ideas at that point.
In the back over here.
She's right next to the old fox head. You'll see her.
It's right here.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's kind of how we came up with that idea.
The digital, $5 to get in. Not bad at all. I mean,
and that's issues 1, 2, 3.
3.
Not just 1.
Yeah, that's all of it. That's all of it for $5 digitally.
Three books in one.
Three
steal,
books
honestly.
in one. Yeah, I mean, a Mary Machine Gun digital book is $10. So you're getting a good. That's some value for $5 for sure. All right.
Apparently,
so
the Kickstarter is charging Puerto Rico as if it were international. I'll have to fix that tonight.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Oh.
Because that'll up the.
I'll get it fixed. I'll get it fixed tonight. So for all of our Puerto Rico supporters, I'll get that fixed tonight, and then it should be working fine tomorrow morning.
Oh,
Yep.
Here we go. Let's check in on the comments.
Yep.
Mrs. H just backed the digital deluxe.
you.
Looking
Thank you so
forward
much.
to the art.
She actually helped us get into Third Eye Comics,
Oh, nice.
Fantastic.
and so that
thank
was
you.
really cool.
Thank you.
who are apparently, I think, mostly sold out between their 6 locations. So
Miguel Santiago says
Hey,
hello.
Miguel, yeah, I love Miguel. He's the best. We get to play California
says,
again, hopefully.
Good start. Good
In
start.
in like a month
Good
or so.
start.
We're
Yeah,
trying,
Miguel.
we're trying.
I might have you change to digital while I correct that after the stream's over, and then we'll put it back in. Should be able to fix it.
And speaking of the digital deluxe tier, it is right here. Digital deluxe tail comes with the new cover. It's got all 3 books plus a digital PDF copy of the artist edition. So it's got all 3 books plus 92 pages of art.
Yep. It's probably one of the best deals that I think we've ever offered.
Yeah.
Can't beat that with a bow staff.
No, you can't. I mean, for $10, that's pretty good. I mean, that's a tenner. That's like that's like a coffee and a donut.
And all of these tiers include shipping within the United States. Apparently, have to fix Puerto Rico. If Puerto Rico's broken in that, it means that Guam's also broken off. To go back and see what I did.
Oh wow! Look who stopped through.
Pops, what's up, man?
Pops, hey Pops.
How's it going?
Pops, help us out here, man. Poke everyone in the madness. Let's get funded so that I don't have to actually set up an OnlyFans account.
Facebook booted us off like quick. I don't know if it was the intro.
No, it's something. I already looked at the drop down. It says they're having trouble. What you'll have to do is you'll have to remove it and then put the destination back up the next time. It looks like.
Okay.
Gotcha. We are at 19 backers, $665 US dollars, and we are heading for 7,000 to get this funded.
You'll make it.
Let's see if we can't hit the first 1,000 here in the next 30 minutes or so, guys.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So, that'd be a great start.
I see you making it. I feel.
I'd like to get funded tonight if we can.
Well, that'd be fantastic. But I think it took almost a whole month for Mary Machine Gun to hit $8,000. But that last 2 days, it just blew up.
Yeah.
So it was nice. It set at $6,000 for like a week. And then the last 2 days, it was just like, boom. And I was like, oh, thank God.
Can we just give a shout out to the first 19 backers of this campaign. It's really, really generous of you guys. Thank you so much.
We're loving
I
it,
see
guys.
you. I see you guys. Anthony Gumberti, Chad P. Dodge, Matthew Lazorwitz, Mike Shea, Raj Mayhem. Thanks so much, Raj. Shane Stewart.
Raj.
Miguel, muchas gracias. Jay Foley's always been a very supportive backer. Thank you so much. Eric Spalding, John Everett. Ooh, Cyrix SG. Thank you so much. Arcania's Workshop. Also, thank you. You guys have always been very supportive. Brian Gibbons, thank you so much. Tiffany Hull, thank you. Brian Hawkins, thank you. Max, thank you. You're backer number 3. Nathan Carpenter, thank you so much. And of course, backer number 1.
Joey Pineda.
Thank you so much,
Joey. I tried to hit number 1, but I was too busy running the show while you were.
Joey got in there first, man. Yeah, that's just awesome.
That's fine. Someone else can have it. I feel I feel dirty stealing the number 1 spot if I was running the show anyway.
I kind of want to take and reach out to Brian Polito and say, hey, Brian, we're at $665. Can you fix that for us? Watch Brian drop $1 on us. Like, there you go, man.
You can get $1 from Brian Polito, copy that, paste it onto Facebook, and then you'd be $297,000 by tomorrow.
Hell, I might tattoo that on my arm if I got $1 from Brian Polito. That might be my first tattoo. Actually, I have to make it my second. I'll have to get the names of all my kids tattooed on my back first.
Yeah,
that's gonna take a while.
See, that's like with tattoos. That's one of the things you got to do. You gotta do things that you can't change.
Well, I mean, I guess I could get the U.S. Constitution tattooed on my back instead. It would be shorter than listing all those names.
Well, the Constitution can be changed.
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
It's a living document.
Printed tail number 20. You get the printed copy of issue number 3 of Veldhausen cover signed. Plus, you get the digital PDF copy of 1 through 3 and a digital PDF copy of the artist edition, which is what we did on Mary Machine Gun, and that was very successful.
And that includes shipping in the U.S. and
that's what gets me. I mean, are you shipping these media mail, or You shipping them
First
first class?
First class.
Because that cost me like anywhere from. It's usually anywhere from like $4.43 to like $8.83.
Then you're gonna hate this because postage just went up 13% effective
I
on
know.
Monday. So it's actually going to cost us about $7 on average, just in postage, and then the packaging and everything else. So I mean, literally more than a third of this tier is just in packaging and shipping.
Shipping, yeah.
Yeah. Which is one of the reasons we had to go to, $7,000 for the goal, because after the Kickstarter percentage, after the shipping, it's the only way to make it work.
Yeah.
Now we do have backer tiers for retailers, and we strongly encourage retailers to support these books because we do see a lot more benefit for the fans and for the local stores by picking up books at their LCS.
And they're not so expensive if you put them in. If you put them in an LCS, it's not so bad. I mean, $20 for 3 books worth of stuff. That's 3 books worth of stuff. I'm assuming that's 92 pages, right?
Well,
close to it.
The first issue is 28. The second issue is 20, and the third is 24. So you're looking at
48 plus 60, 70,
72. Right?
Yeah, 72.
Pages, and then there's we've got separate pages in there for the haikus and the dedications.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 3 of those, and then we've got the art from I love that piece. And then we've got the character art designs and the covers, the cover art's in there too. So it adds 4 pages just from the 4 different covers from Alexia that are in there.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
All right, and then we got the catch-up tale of $25, which gives you the physical copies of 1, 2, and 3
for only $5 more. Yeah, this is like our bargain tier right here.
Plus, you get the digital copies anyways.
Yes,
which is I love doing that. I love giving the digital copies away to anyone who buys a physical edition.
And we are 20 backers, guys, in the
moving on up
first 30 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Who's gonna make it the first 25? We gotta make it the first 25 backers.
All right, here 21, 21, 22, 22, 22, 23, 23.
We've got a lot of familiar names in here. Big shout out to everyone. I think Alexi just covered everyone except Max, who not Max DeVille, but the other Max, aka Mad Max out of the Dakotas. He's a comic creator too, and so that was kind of cool. And he really went in for us on this one. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
that's good. That's good.
Oh, here we go. We got Wednesday pull list. Yo,
what's up, man?
What's up, Wednesday pull list?
Yeah,
we are funding 47 Furious Tales tonight.
Furious Tales number 3.
Rolling with the 47.
Yep.
3. All right,
Sam,
and then
yes,
you could pull up that next piece. You have it. The next cover.
Oh.
You have it. I don't have it no more. So part of the deal, because
I sent it away. You can mess with it now.
No. Listen to this. Part of the deal. No. I'm talking about the original cover, bro.
Oh.
Get with the program, Sam. Come on, look at the screen.
Squirrel.
So
this is one of my favorite pieces of all time.
Yeah, I like that.
Hold on, just a minute. Let's get a look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's the good stuff.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, it is.
Sword's done well. Everything. I mean, in the black and white. What made you decide to go with the stylization that you went with, where it's all just kind of thick brush strokes?
I'm a very, very big fan of that art style in general. It's always been a very big influence on me. So when I took on this project, I kind of felt like I could really explore it and just try to get better at it. It was just an excuse to really hone in on the ink wash and the sumi Japanese inking style that you see in a lot of the wood panels and stuff like that.
I'm guessing like brush pens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
That's awesome.
Well,
I
you
like
say
that.
brush pens, but I actually use actual brushes.
Actual
brushes.
brush, yeah.
Actual brushes and actual
Okay.
ink.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you what kind of what you were using for a.
This is
Yeah,
the ink that I use.
It's the which one? Let's see. Hold on.
It's Talon's Indian ink. It's great.
You ever try the Sumi inks?
I have not yet anyway. It's just that I'm a creature of habit, and once I find
Yeah.
something that works for me,
Once you,
I'm
yes,
like, I'm
absolutely,
not sure
yeah.
I really want to change.
Yep, I
That's
hear
really how
ya.
I am in general with everything. So it's actually kind of funny because when I first enrolled into the Cubert school, they gave us Speedball ink, which
Right.
is a type of ink, a brand of ink.
Yeah.
But I had already been inking with this prior to enrolling, and when I used the Speedball, it was just like, what is this? This stuff doesn't work the same. But I was thinking, well, it's the Cubert school. They know what they're doing. They're giving us the best art supplies that, are available in the market. And then one of my instructors one day just mentioned inks, and he was just like, oh, what's the best inks? The ones that are from your country. And he was like pointing at me, and he's like, this one. And I'm just like, wait a minute, what? I've been using crappy ink this whole time when I could have been using the good stuff. So I'm just
Getting
like,
good
I just swear
coverage
by
and
this.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I swear by this. So I
Well,
haven't
hey,
tried
if it
any
works-
different inks, but I probably should.
If it works for you, there's no reason to change. I mean, if it
Yeah,
ain't broke, don't
that's
fix
true.
it.
Yeah, that is
That's
true.
right.
That is my philosophy in a lot of things. So, but yeah,
Definitely.
no, I get in there with brushes. Well, I think I can show you that actually.
The USPS does not currently ship to the land down under.
That's correct. You can't ship to Australia right now.
Come from the land down under.
So
Well,
this is the
that-
page
that
that
sucks.
we are on. You see in the
Yep,
actual
the
campaign.
run.
This is very, very toothy paper. This is
Yeah.
Archer's watercolor paper, cold press, and this is the type of paper. Even though I put a lot of water on it, so you can tell it's very bendy.
Yeah.
It's still supposed to be able to hold a good amount of water. So you can see here, I really go into it with the brush
Yeah, the
strokes,
brush strokes right there.
Right.
the details on the grass, and then over here in the smoke, you can't really see that, but I actually use my
that's
finger and just dab it.
that's cool with
To
the
create
tooth. You get
texture.
that bit of texture going
Yeah.
on with
And
it
then if you
too.
look at her face, you'll see that it's got a good amount of
Chris
detail in it,
Anderson,
too.
thanks, bro.
So yeah, I get.
We
I
are
get
at
really into it.
$721 of our goal. We are more than
Bam.
10% of our goal.
Let's see what do we got.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
How's it
We're
going, gang? It
721.
is going good, and we have
Miguel
Man.
says true.
Miguel!
Drew. I don't know what he was saying true to. I didn't catch that quick enough. But
We'll move along here to the
Miguel's
artist
fantastic.
edition.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's the actual print copy of the artist edition, as well as the printed copy of issue 3, and then the digital rewards too. So
Digital edition, the 1, 2, 3, and the artist edition. Okay, so you're getting a printed copy of the artist edition, a printed copy of only number 3,
right,
but you're getting the Veldhausen and the Walcott variant covers
of issue 3, right,
of number 3.
right.
But you get the digital copy of 1, 2, and 3 and the artist edition as well.
Yep.
Awesome.
So basically, that $40 tier is probably about $70 worth of product.
You guys bring the value, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You definitely bring the
yeah.
We
value.
try. We
Mhm.
try.
And the Sakura tier, which is the one I chose.
Yeah, I think we're starting to run low on those.
Yeah, because those are limited. There's only so many sketches I can do.
Yeah. We
I
are.
had to.
Chris, thank you,
And-
man. You're the best.
It said original sketch, and I was like, "That's it.
Yeah.
That's the
And,
one to get."
I have made. I have noted down who had that reward before in issue 2. I want to reach out to them to make sure that they don't end up getting the same character by accident. So once that campaign is over, we'll be reaching out to the backers of that very specific reward. And again, if they had pledged for that reward with issue 2, we want to make sure that they don't get the same character twice.
So
You know.
Lunchbox will be taken care of.
Nice.
oh yeah, Warren.
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 Now this next one, you guys are gonna think I'm insane.
All right, with the Shogun tier. Is that the one we're talking about? It's okay. Get all the catch-up tier perks, which the catch-up tier was 1, 2, and 3,
Yep.
and digital. Printed and digital copy of the artist edition. Both issue 2 variant cover copies. All 11 by 17 cover prints.
Woo!
And all 5.5 by 8 by 5 mini prints, including the newly added sword and Sakura
Yep.
print.
And
Now, just
literally, you have to scroll down to see just how many prints we're talking about here, because this is a lot of art prints. I mean, this is a lot of art prints, because you've got the art print for the issue 1 cover, right? Which is this
There
one
we
right
go.
here.
That's it right there.
And then you've got the art print for the second issue 1 cover.
I like the print right here. This was one of my favorite ones too. I think that's Larry's favorite.
And then you've got the
mouse.
issue 2 art prints for all 3 covers. The issue 3 art prints for all 3 covers. And then the I'm forgetting something. The
It's everything. Everything.
it's all 11 by 17.
Every cover that we've done for the series so far, so mine and the variant covers are all going to be available as 11 by 17, which is a considerable, size.
Right. Those are big.
Yeah, that's comic
Prints.
paper side. So I was going to say, how do you plan to ship these? Are you going to put them on?
We're having custom
roll them?
boxes. We're having no, we can't roll them. They're 130 pound. They won't roll.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. I didn't know if you were going to like put them on thinner paper and roll them, or if you were just going to make them
they're
put them in
still
boxes.
130 pound. That
Oh yeah,
same
130
satin
pound.
soft
That's good heft, man.
touch.
Hell yeah.
They're that same satin soft touch finish from the cover. The actual finish and the print weight are the same as the covers that they were done for. And so what we're doing is we're having custom boxes printed from Pack Lane that we're going to be packing that in so that they're in one box that's going to be then packaged up very nicely and placed in the USPS board game boxes. Because of the value of this tier, because most of those, when you look at these, not even counting for the signatures that we put on, some of these are actually signed by both Alexia and I, not counting the signature value for those, the prints at that size usually go for about $20 to $25 anyway. And so this tier is a bargain by any stretch of the imagination, especially when you consider it includes the postage in the United States.
Yeah, I mean, postage included is important. I mean, because I actually had to go through. I was working on the Mary Machine Gun Indiegogo today, and I've been used to putting $7 in for internal shipping in the United States so often that I did it for the first few, and then I had to go back and change it to 8.
Yep.
And I felt bad.
It's a weird feeling. It is.
I mean, it's something I can't control. I wish I could.
Yep. But yeah, that's when we were doing the mock-ups for the draft, rather, for the campaign. It was called like the big bargain tier or something like that.
Oh man, the Ronin tier, you get an original page of issue number 3. And so, is there a way for them to choose which one they get, or do you got to give them a digital copy and say which page do you want?
We're selecting those and sending them out.
Or is it just kind of what you get?
Yeah, and the reason being is that when you've got backers, there's no way of guaranteeing if you're going to be able to get in touch with them in order to find out which one they want.
Yeah.
And so if you've got one guy in that list that isn't answering his messages, it completely derails fulfillment when you have people picking it. Yeah. So I pick and choose the just premium pieces, which is hard because with Alexia, basically the whole book's a premium.
It's all premium pieces.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, but it makes it hard to choose. Like when I was choosing last time, our dear friend Raj had a piece, and I was literally sitting there with 3 original pages in front of me, trying to figure out which one I thought would be, Raj's favorite. And I think I hit it pretty well. So it was a hard call though, man, because those pages are gorgeous.
It'd be a tough call to determine which ones to send out at all. I mean, the
So
page with a double decapitation, that's a good one because
Oh, yeah.
I like that. I like that. I really did when I was flipping
that one,
through it and I saw it.
I do believe that one is still for sale, by the way. So apart from the fact that we are offering the original pages for the Kickstarter, so 5 for issue 3, and then the one that Sam has for issue 2, these pages are all up for sale.
The ones that are still
You
left.
can just
Yeah.
reach out to me personally.
Mhm.
There's also a link on ArtStation. If you look up my name on ArtStation, there is an actual folder in which you can see all the pages that are still for sale. And just to give folks a bit of an idea, again, there we go. So, like, if you look at these are 11 by 16. Note that, not 17, 11 by 16.
Right.
Again, Archer, 300-pound cold press watercolor paper. So this is high quality paper we're talking about. And I usually, I think this is the one you're talking about, right, Max?
Yes, that is it.
Yeah. It was still for sale. If you're interested, just gotta hit me up. I send these pages in top loaders and in USPS large game boxes, like Sam taught me. And we actually had a very enthusiastic and very supportive fan buying 2 pages from issue 1
Nice.
last month. So, very grateful for that. Oh, hey. Here. This is the original double page spread of the graveyards.
Oh, that one's still available.
Oh yeah.
Well, I've actually realized, there's a bit of a value to these that I'm not really selling these 2 right now. Unless somebody really gives me an offer I can't refuse.
Yeah, if they went up and be like, I'll give you $1,000. You'd be like, oh, sold.
Yeah, no, unless somebody can give me a really, really good offer that I can't refuse, I'm going to hold on to those.
Yeah, those are awesome. That double page spread is really cool.
Yeah, it's become so iconic to the series. Every time people see those gravestones, they're like, "Oh, it's 47 Furious Tales." That
yep, they definitely can tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And the Legacy Samurai tier for $350, limited to a single reward, folks. So only one.
Because it is specifically
page 3 of issue 2.
Yes, which was my personal pull for that one. It's the only one that we didn't have a reward for claimed last campaign, and it looks really good on my wall. But we'll make this available to one lucky backer. And then, of course, they get the other rewards with that as well. But I can tell you, this has not been exposed to any type of direct sunlight. It's been kept on a wall that doesn't have sunlight touch it at all, and so it's been really babied quite a lot. But it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at this.
That is nice,
isn't it? It's just absolutely beautiful.
Alexia's art is just fantastic.
And I'll tell you this, and I'll say this with no shame. If that reward tier doesn't get claimed this time, for issue 4, it's going to be a $400 tier. Because I'm attached.
now I am emotionally attached to the piece, so it goes up.
Yes.
And the Daimyo tier.
The Daimyo tier is already claimed. Yeah, we have a backer who's already claimed that. Which is why the campaign goal is 7,000 instead of 7,500. So an old dear friend of mine who approached us right after the end of the last campaign. Of course, we had the Daimyo tier claimed last campaign also. He wanted to make sure he got it. And so, like, literally at the end of the last campaign, he's like, hey, man, I want to go ahead and get the Daimyo tier for issue 3. I'm like, okay.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, that knocked $500 off our goal, right, even before launch. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
And so we got
it's much better than what I was thinking was that something bad had happened to the guy.
No. We've got his haiku is already done up. His dedication's already ready. they're actually already formatted into the artist edition.
Yeah, you
And
did haikus for everybody that was
Yep.
that was back in it last time or
from,
something.
from the daimyos. Yeah, the daimyo
Yeah.
tiers get the haikus, and we're doing that for issues 1 through 11. Issue 12 will actually carry Asano Naganori's death haiku, is what will be in that one. And then we'll do something else for our daimyo backer for that. They'll get an original page. They'll get to write the dedication, but the haiku is going to be Asano's. And so
Nice.
I'll figure out something else nice to do for them on that.
And your add-ons. We got the printed copy of issue number 3. It's the Walcott variant for $5.
Right.
The fox is chilling by the fire with the red squirrel. What's he got in his hand there?
That's a bowl that has been repaired.
Okay.
In Japan, they have an art form
Repairing the bowls and
where they
putting
repair bowls and
the
plates
gold.
with precious metals. Yeah,
Yeah.
usually gold or silver. And there's a section in this story which kind of in issue 3, which relates to the relationship between Asano and Kira, because they had a dynamic going before the incident occurred that stretched back a few years to his last time in Edo. But this is basically Paul's version of a scene coming from within the book, where there's some conversation between Asano and the samurai there, and where he's showing the gift he's bringing to present to Kira.
Nice. All Velhausen copies are signed.
Yep,
So
all
you
of them.
but your hand is going to be cramping up by the end of it. You're going to be like, I hate Sharpie markers. Sharpie markers are the devil.
The devil, I say.
We sign a lot of books.
Yep.
What was that you said? What did you say they were, Max?
They're signed.
No, you said they're the devil.
Oh, the devil. The devil.
We do. We sign a lot of books.
This is printed copies of number 1 and 2 are $5 each.
Mhm.
We got the second print run of number 1. Is it the second print run of number 2, or is it still the first print run of number 2 from your?
Well, it's actually the first print run of that cover for the issue 1.
Just that cover. Okay.
Yeah. Here's what it is. I don't reprint covers on floppies because it negatively impacts the collector value for the Kickstarter backers.
Yeah.
Okay. And we have a lot of people who have been supporting these books outside of the Kickstarter environment through retail locations, but then also people who we'll just call it like it is. We have people who are speculators who have been buying up 47. We have people who are resellers who don't have an actual shop, but they take 47 with them to conventions and such and do very well.
You've had a really good response from retailers.
Yeah.
About 47 Furious Tales.
Yeah, 47 Furious Tales issue 1 so far has sold a little over 1,200 copies, all said and done, including Kickstarter and convention appearances.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot of books. And then issue 2 is just below 1,100 right now. We're at like 1,085, I think.
I wish I sold 1,000 copies of Mary Machine Gun.
Yeah, well, the other thing too is that a lot of these have been at retail stores, so it's not as large of a financial gain, but it does a great deal for not just for getting the word out, but also for the people who are getting into it, because they can go to their LCS and pick up the book.
That's one of the things my buddy Johnny, who's not here, who I was hoping was going to be here because he owns an LCS, and I was going to get you to get it in there because he wants to set up a section that is nothing but independent Kickstarter Indiegogo books.
Have him message me tomorrow. I'll ship stuff to him on Monday.
Okay.
There you go.
Because the store opens on the 9th. I mean, he ran a store previously for 8 years. Then there was a fire, and then his business partner decided that after the fire, that his business partner decided he didn't want to be in it no more, so they just kind of split it up. And then for 2 years, it didn't do anything. And then he was like, "Screw it, I'm opening the store back up."
I would recommend that he order 30 copies, 15 of 1 and 15 of 2, because he'll sell them.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we can get them in there at a fantastic rate.
Sweet. I'll make sure he gets in touch with you.
And if he's in a bigger
Well-
city, we can ship him more. If he wants, I mean,
What was
honestly,
that at one store? Didn't you outsell Superman?
Yeah, actually, in two,
Yeah.
that's actually in 2 stores now. I heard back from another one.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
well, I think one was Superman, one was Spider-Man, wasn't
Well,
it? Something like that. Yeah.
Those are the folks at the collective down in
Altamonte
Altamonte
Springs.
Springs,
Down to
Florida.
Yelp.
They've been basically our hype men, our cheerleaders from day one. They took a chance
Yeah.
on us when they started their indie line of, a wall of indie comics. Basically,
Yeah.
they took a chance on us. And
Yep.
they've been super, super supportive. And
Oh yeah,
they've just
Danny
been the best.
Morales and those guys. Dan's
Yeah.
the man.
Like our first shipment down there was when we still had copies from the first press run, and so we shipped that down to them, and then they sold out. Like I think it was that day from that shipment, and so then we got another shipment in that came in that weekend. So literally, they got 2 shipments within a span of 7 days.
Nice. That'll make Larry happy that the Walcott cover is available.
Yep.
That's Larry's
That's
favorite
actually starting to run in pretty short supply. So there's
Yeah.
actually a limit on that because again, we won't reprint these.
one. Yeah,
And part of that's
it's a cool cover. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I love the moonlight off the weapon, off the blade itself is just nice.
Yeah, Paul did a great job with that. Paul's a very good friend of mine. We went to school together, and when we initially were brainstorming about who we could pick or who we would like to see take on 47 alongside me, Paul was my first pick because he's a very skilled manga artist. So he's already very familiar with anything Japanese. I figured he would be the perfect fit for a book like this.
And I was like, yeah, we can do Paul. And then Fernando Ruiz, if we can get him. And Alexia's like, oh, yeah, we can get Fernando. I'm like, no way we can get Fernando Ruiz. There's no way the little indie comic can get Fernando Ruiz. And sure enough, we got Fernando Ruiz.
Yeah,
I was like, holy crap.
That was the same thing that happened with me and Fernando Cordiero, who's my artist. I was like, he's like, we should get Ed Benez to do a cover for book number 2, and I was like, I'm not gonna get Ed Benez to be able to pay attention to me, just some nobody comic book that just barely making it on Kickstarter. And he's like, no, I'll talk to their to the studio and we'll get him. It's no problem. And sure enough, he got him.
Big shout out to Chris Anderson. Funny story. You know how every campaign you get the creative fund from BackerKit backs one, right?
Yeah.
So for literally like 30 seconds, we had like $666. So too bad it wasn't Brian Polito, man. If anyone knows Brian Polito, tell him, Brian, you love this book. Show some love, brother.
To get Hart to send him a message.
Get
Artist edition, $20. Artist edition, volume 1.
Yep.
So that tells me that you're planning on volume edition or artist edition volume 2 eventually.
Yes. And that will be issues 4 through 6.
Nice.
So we'll have a total of 4 artist editions in the black and white.
And those are the 5x8 prints.
Yep, and we're doing all 3 this time. So
I saw the Sword and Sakura
Swords and
this morning.
Is that was actually an original reward for the very first Kickstarter campaign for issue 1.
And we made it available.
I had a couple of little prints left over, and I had them at a show, and a lot of people really, really liked them. So I was like, you know what? I think we should reprint those and offer them again.
Yeah, because we had them as thank you postcards, and then we had some mark prints that we had done, and then we had T-shirts. The T-shirts went really well with that. Of course, you had to do them in white, but that's okay.
That's fine. It looks fantastic. I mean, the color, the way it's stained and not just painted is
it's
it's awesome.
Piece.
Well, that original piece actually was also bought by a good friend of mine, and that was all done with ink wash and watercolors.
Nice. So you're just making all these pieces for your friends. That's what you're doing. You're making it for your friends.
Friends are the ones that are willing to support. So
that's true.
I don't know what to tell you.
That's true.
Money spends the same no matter who gives it to you.
I want to talk to you about that decapitation page. I really do. But
I want to say a quick thank you to Richard. Richard, thanks for backing us, man.
For an extra $666. Woo!
we are really happy about that, guys. We are at $746.
Woo!
Almost $1,000 in the
24
first hour.
backers, and we are not even. We're about 10 minutes away from the first hour.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That is nice. Much faster than last time.
Excellent.
We're
Oh
doing
yeah,
really, really
definitely.
great.
Most excellent.
Those are all the prints, and those. And if I would have read down below, it does say that the art prints ship in USPS large flat rate board game boxes. Oh boy, stretch goals. Here we go.
Our stretch goals. Not to toot my own horn, but toot, guys. Toot. These are pretty important.
At $8,000, we'll schedule a private stream session for backer question and answers. This session will be available via private link distributed to backers and will be viewable on YouTube via exclusive link. Scheduled for Friday, November 5th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that'll have, who will it be? It would be Sam and Alexia.
And it's being hosted by Pete Vasquez.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Pete's
cool guy.
BC.
BC.
And these next two stretch goals are kind of important to fill.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. At $10,000, it adds a 5.5 by 8 art print by Warren Brown to all backers receiving print rewards.
Yep.
And
at 11,000, we pay Phil to color it.
Yeah, there's 11,000. There's a two-sided piece, one being black and white, and the second being colored by colorist Phil Leon, the most trash colorist in the business. Why did you choose that guy?
I don't know about that Phil Leon guy. Damn.
I know, right?
You gotta watch out for him.
25 backers.
All right,
The first 25. First 25. Now we got to know who the first 50 backers are. Who's going to be the
John.
first 5?
Oh, wow. Hey, John, if you're watching, man, good to see you. John's been backing every 47 campaign since the first one.
So, John?
Wait, is that John from the Collective John?
No,
See you later,
it's the other John.
Have a good
Thank you,
night.
Miguel.
Which, John Wilson?
No, the other John.
The other John.
Other John.
Some
Other
Johns.
Phil. Other John. Other
Miguel,
Phil.
brother man, sleep well. I can't wait till we get to play, and they are actually making a 5th edition version of Talisman with a new book, and when that comes out, we've got to take a stab at that too. I'll try and get something scheduled, hopefully later this month if we can.
All right, that's 11,000. It's 16,000. Upgrade the artist edition from soft cover to hardcover.
Yes, indeed.
Is that still going to maintain a little bit of puffiness to your hardcover? You know what I'm talking about, like those old FASA books?
No, it's not going to have that same finish on it, but it will be a hardcover, and so it will basically hold up. Yeah, it'll hold up even better than the soft cover will. And the soft cover with the cover stock that we choose is already gonna last you so long as you're not blatantly abusing your book.
Just tearing it in half. But why isn't this?
Dropping it in puddles and stuff. But
he said this was indestructible.
Yeah, I never said that. Fire destroys all. Everything burns. But
fire.
Burn it with fire.
Everything burns. But yeah, it's we're gonna be able to do it in hardcover if we can just get to 16.
That would be awesome. I mean, hardcover makes me hardcover.
I'm telling you, man, it's a big deal. We're having everything printed by Mix'em, so it's printed here in the United States. So
actually, we have a section about that in the campaign page.
Oh, do we?
And it's important. I mean, it's important.
Oh, look at that! Look at that demon-looking guy. Looks like an Onu himself.
That's back from issue 2, and just gorgeous work by Alexia on this.
Yeah.
And our ragingly angry, violent monkey bandits.
Monkey bandits getting crazy. Page 12 of issue number 2. Warriors. W.S. Sam Quinton. The author.
I need to cut my hair again.
Get all butched out. Get all smoothed up, cleaned them up a little bit. You're getting long there.
I gotta grow it out, man. You got
looking like a hippie.
You gotta get it. I want to see it this long, Sam. Come on, man.
Those damn hippies.
I don't think you're gonna see it that long.
I can't grow my hair anymore. I'm losing it. It just keeps going back. It's farther and farther back. It used to be down here, and now it's way up in like the center of my head.
Yeah, I think mine's starting to do that a little bit. But I'm about to be 51, so I guess it's okay.
It's about time. All right. Alexia Veldhausen there she is. She's in the flesh right there, right above Sam. You can say hi to her right now if you want to. Paul Walcott, he was an American illustrator and graphic artist, graduate of the Kubrick School, just like Alexia is. His drawing style is a combination of manga, Japanese manga style, and American comic books. Wants to be a world famous manga artist and working on entrepreneurial efforts. Blonde Bomber. That sounds good to me.
And Paul and I have been discussing a project for next year as well, with me writing him illustrating. So we'll
printed through Mixum, which is an American company. I don't print through Mixum, but I know lots of people that do.
Mixum the corporation is actually British, but the printing that we do is all in the United States.
Yeah, it's done in the United States. Yeah, and I don't use them, but I know a lot of people that do. I may use them in the future. Just depends. But right now, the place I'm using is a little more expensive than Mixum, but it's their customer service is good. Not that Mixum's customer service isn't good. It's just the one thing with Mixum that had me confused was like the layout for the book itself. I was like, it's kind of confusing.
The templates.
Yeah. Their templates were confusing as hell to me. So I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then the company I use now is just kind of like slap it in there and make it fit.
Yeah, wait till you do a perfect bound with them. That's fun. The template.
That'll be next.
I have, yeah.
That'll be coming up soon. After we're done with issue 4, we're gonna do our trade paperback.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are at $829 with 26 backers.
Outstanding.
Just keeps on climbing. That's what I'm talking about. Just make the money.
Cha-ching.
And here's the same graveyard picture, but this one's colored. I don't know. There's something about it. The colors are good. Don't get me wrong, but there's something about the black and white version of it that just makes it.
It's really
just the feel and the vibe for what you got going on with it.
That's really the reason why we decided to do the artist edition, because so many people more or less said the exact same thing. They're like, we love what you did with the colors, but look at those black and whites, and you see the amount of work that I put into those inked pages.
Yeah.
People really
it shows.
And it gives you like kind of that feel or that vibe of like Seven Samurai or something like that. Yeah.
I mean, the whole storytelling vibe is meant to be reminiscent of an Akira Kurosawa movie.
Right.
So,
yeah.
All right, Snowbook Trademark LLC, for real company. No fake BS here.
Nope.
You can find Snowbook books at Drive Through Comics and Drive Through RPG, because they've been doing RPG stuff for how many years now?
Since 2017.
There you go. Like another 4 years doing the D&D stuff. It's D&D stuff, right? 5th edition.
Yeah, D&D stuff so far, right? We've got
that's how Sam and I actually started working together. He was looking for artists to draw his illustrations for his adventure modules, and I was between work at the time. This was back in 2017, and we have a mutual friend, Brian Lee, so he put us in contact with each other, and I was just like,
who's also the letterer on this book.
Yeah, I guess.
And
you want me to draw a bunch of animals? Okay.
Yeah, well, that was before 47. I was asking Brian. He's like, "Oh, is he a good guy? Do you vouch for him?" And he's like, "Yeah, I vouch for him. He's a good guy." I'm like, "All right, let's try this."
I'll trust you this time.
I'd never done any fantasy related illustrations at that point. But actually, through working for Sonopa, I've come to really, really enjoy it a lot, and I've actually come to now be a D&D player myself. Thank you.
Boy.
To Sam.
What do you play? What do you play?
Well, it started off with D&D 5th edition, but then Sam introduced me to Doug Watson, who invited me to his game group. So shout out to Doug.
This
And
Doug.
he introduced me to
1995. It's all about that
Delta
hair,
Green,
Sam.
Vampire the Masquerade. So I've been diving into those a little bit, and right now I'm playing a game with my friends back home in the Netherlands through Skype. Every other Wednesday afternoon we have a little D&D 5th E session, so it's been real fun actually.
Nice. So, Vampire the Masquerade, what did you play? Gangrel, Zamishi,
Tori.
Lasombra, Toreador?
Toreador.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're an artist.
Well, so here's the thing. I actually kind of incorporated it. My character is an art gallery owner.
Oh, nice. Works.
But yeah.
All right. And there's no reason to check out the fact or anything. But let's go back up to the top again.
I'll have to assimilate to 5e eventually.
I still prefer second edition to be
I was gonna
honest with
say
you.
I'm kind of old school purist, man, but I'll adapt over.
26 backers at 829 freedom dollars. None of that Canadian duck bucks
No,
over
those
here.
duck-
Now, don't be too critical about the Canadians. One of our largest backers right now is a Canadian.
Oh, I like Canadians, don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, we go on air with Canadians all the time.
Yeah, we're always on the air with Canadians.
Some of our
They're the one. That's who I got the duck bucks from.
yeah,
There we go.
that's right.
Woo!
But they do have dollars on their ducks on their dollar.
Yeah. Well, we've got eagles. Everyone's giving it the bird. With
Yeah.
the money, you know.
Someone's flipping you the bird with your money. They just don't want
I
to
know,
tell you.
right?
All right, so we've got 47 Furious Tales. We've got 800 Tales of the Tape. We got 829 with 26 backers. We're looking to hit that 30 backer mark by at least, come on, 9:30. We can do that. I mean, maybe not on through the show itself, but I mean, I'm sure you guys can share it out. I'm getting ready to share out 47 Furious Tales. I got to get rid of this reference menu thing.
Yeah.
But I'm getting ready to share it out myself. Let me get up here.
So yeah, if you're watching the stream and you haven't backed it yet, please do go to the page, share it out to other folks. Say, hey, nudge, nudge, back this campaign. We just picked up, I think, another backer actually.
Yes, you did. You certainly did. Now, so I was 834. I was getting ready to say, there's no reason to not back this book at $5 a pop.
Yeah,
There's just no reason to not.
Yeah, you get 3 books for that. Yeah,
Yeah.
no kidding, man.
Yeah, I mean that's literally just like boom, there you go.
3 book, all that story, all that great art. You can't beat that,
I mean
man.
that's 72 pages of comics for $5.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Thank you, Chuck. Appreciate it, man.
Yep.
Thank you, Chuck.
Chuck is all right. One of the good ones. All righty. We'll see.
all
Let's-
right.
Anything else you want to say about 47 Furious Tales, Sam, or should I get ready to go to bed? It's late for me. I'm old.
Oh man, I've got tons of stuff I want to say about 47 Furious Tales. So again, we're telling the story of the 47 Ronin using these great anthropomorphic animal characters designed by Alexia. So if you're a fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, if you enjoy Usagi Yojimbo, if you're a fan of old school samurai films, and again, I'll harken back to the master himself,
Yep.
Kurosawa.
Yeah.
If that's the type of storytelling you're looking for, is that the type of visual feel you're going for, this is literally the comic made for you. We have it printed on the highest quality materials we can lay hands on. We ship very carefully. We ship very reliably. And this is, to date, we've actually funded, successfully fulfilled 14 campaigns since 2017.
That's amazing.
This is going to be knock on Phil's head here.
For Micah.
Knock on the wood somewhere. This is going to be the first time we won't have to relaunch a campaign for 47 issue. We're going to fund on this issue, and people are going to get their books. We're expecting to ship in December, as Alexia is projecting completion of the book in late November.
Oh, we just got another backer.
You just got another backer. Is at
Hey.
919.28.
There
Let's
we go.
move
I
it
missed
on
that
up.
one when I was
See,
talking.
that worked. I'll knock on it again. There we
Right,
go.
Nick, it's Nick. Nick, what's up, man?
Phil, just keep punching yourself in the face.
Nick, thank you.
I have no strings to hold me down.
Yeah. Woohoo!
That's
Thanks,
doing
Nick.
great.
Appreciate it,
That's
brother.
doing
Thank you,
great.
thank
Now
you.
let me share this to my tweeter.
Sakura-tier, man. People love that Sakura-tier.
I think
Share
he
that.
had one of the previous ones too. So again, if you didn't hear this before, anybody who had gotten a previous Gemini sketch from the issue 2 campaign, we will reach out to them. I want to make sure that they don't get the same character twice by accident,
Right.
Unless they want it.
unless they want it. That's
If they
different.
want it, yeah.
But
Man, we're only $81 away from
Away
the
from
first
$1,000
$1,000 in
That's
the
what I'm
campaign.
saying.
Wow.
That's a big start for the first hour of the campaign.
Yeah, that's fantastic start.
So
Is
yeah,
Owen- As Owen Wilson would say, wow.
Wow.
I can't
Wow.
thank you enough, everyone. This is absolutely fantastic start.
thank you so
One thing
much.
I wanted to point out is like most of you guys who've all supported my previous Kickstarter campaigns, you know that the Kickstarters are used literally for the creation of the book. So it goes for paying our artists, our letterers, and getting print copies made and shipping.
And shipping hurts, fellas.
Shipping
it hurts
hurts.
bad. It hurts bad.
Shipping just went up again. We knew it was coming up. We knew what it
Yep.
was.
I'm not done shipping yet, and I've already spent $1,500 in shipping.
Yes. Yeah.
Telling you, Sam, get that teleporter built, man.
Yeah, what's the
Yeah,
deal?
man, I'll tell you, you want to, you really do.
Yeah.
And
He'd just abuse it. He'd just abuse it.
I would teleport back and forth all over the country every weekend. I'd be somewhere else. But yeah, the great thing about Kickstarter is it lets us take and put the money on the project where the money needs to go. It needs to pay the artists, and we need to pay those artists fairly. We need to pay them well. So our artists are fairly paid. They are under contract. They have, their rights are very clearly defined. We take care of our people at Sinopa. We make a point of that.
Uh-oh. So you cut her mic or her camera off.
Oh,
I don't think she believes you.
Not
I
me.
don't think
Me to do that, sorry. My bad.
we treat our artists real nice.
That was what I
No,
was
he's
saying.
lying.
We
He
take
lied.
care of her, and their power gets cut off, right? Anyway, we take good care of our artists.
Oh, yeah.
This is basically what this campaign's paying for is the shipping of the rewards, printing of the books, paying the rest of the money going to Alexia and to Brian, who's our letterer. And then we have the variant covers already for Paul has already been paid for in full. And don't get me wrong, I've been paying on this campaign for several months now.
I pay a lot. Like for Mary Machine Gun stuff, pretty much anything Atrocity Press, I pay for it out of pocket, and then I recoup everything at the Kickstarter.
I don't really recoup it at the Kickstarter.
I try to. Well, I recoup it into the business.
Right.
Not back to myself.
The subsequent sales are where the money really starts to come in to start recouping for me. Because I think out of all 14 campaigns, the most I've ever had a net gain on any one campaign was $200.
Yeah.
I
mean, you're going to make a ton of bucks. That's
right.
not. I mean, you're not. It's not. I'm not in this to make a ton of dollars. I'm in it to tell a cool story and hopefully make a character that people remember.
Well, I want to have something to leave to the kids. I've got a lot of children, and something. Hey, we got another backer! Yay! Thank you.
Bam! 29 backers, 924.
Yeah,
we got to hit 30 or 1,000. 30 or 1,000.
We got to hit that stretch goal. I want to get my electric crayons out, man.
I know, right? We got to hit 11K, right? Let's do that. Let's get funded and all. But let's hit $1,000 tonight. Definitely, that's a hell of a good start for day one. But yeah, the whole thing about it, we're putting the money where it needs to go.
Kitty.
We're making a difference
in
the lives of the people who are making this possible. And so contributions here, basically pay wages. They pay artists. They keep the lights on. They keep the rent paid. For some incredibly talented people.
Hey, kitty, that's a bad kitty.
There's Katniss' butt right in the camera. Yeah.
It wouldn't be a stream if Katniss didn't show up her butt.
I know, right?
Hey, man.
You need to get that little thing that hangs off their tail and like there's like a jewel that covers up their butt or whatever.
It's winking at you.
I'm pretty sure Katniss would not like that.
Oh, would you? Would you like that?
No, I would
Like that,
definitely.
so I'm sure they don't.
I would definitely not like that. That would not be my thing. But I would like to take and also show off, the artist edition a little bit for everybody too.
Yeah, go ahead.
We did that a little bit earlier, but we've seen a lot of other folks. So we'll go ahead and hit the share screen again.
Yeah, let me remove this here.
Look at this. And then let me know when you can see it.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep, it's there.
All right, so this is the preview of the artist edition. This is perfect bound, 92 pages. The black and white art from issues 1, 2, and 3, and then with the character concept art for the characters as well. And so what you've got, this is the raw, unlettered, inked pages collected into this volume. And so we've got the original cover for issue 1, and then the second cover for issue 1 we had to do when we sold out of the first one.
Yep.
And then you get these stunning pages that Alexia has put together.
The
for
way
this.
she works her shadowing, her shading, it looks real, but it doesn't look real. It almost looks video game-ish, but not. It's just.
It reminds me a lot of the old Japanese wood print art in
Yes,
some regards.
yes, exactly. That's what it is.
Well, that is what it's inspired of. So,
So we've got these great dynamic scenes, this furious action.
now the thing is, I don't even have most of these pages anymore because I sold a good amount of them. These pages are indeed still for sale, except for the oh, there's nothing in there. Just kidding. As you can see, there's gaps in the portfolio.
There's nothing for sale over there.
There's nothing for sale. Also, the original character sketches. I got those too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and stop that so that people can see what she's referring to.
There we go. So that is the leader of the samurai,
Yoshio.
Yoshio.
Oh, sure.
We're actually going to have a little who's who in issue 3. Just a
Oh,
little
that's
character
cool.
chart, just to help people with the faces and the names. There's
Right,
a
because
double
we've got
spread
a
in
lot
issue
more
2.
characters coming in. It can be hard to keep track if you're not.
Turn-ons and turn-offs, likes and dislikes. Nice.
Apologies for the glare.
Oh, that's all right.
Ellen, thank you,
there we
dear.
go. Where's it good?
Oh, yeah, we
That
saw
page you
that.
see on the campaign?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that page earlier. Where's that at? Let me find that page. We can.
That's from issue 2, yeah.
We can. Let me zoom it down here. There we go.
There it is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It works good. I like that. I like how he looks like he's got the Oni face. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's beautifully done. The thing is when you're actually looking at these pages and you look at like the grips on the sword, that brush technique does turn out to look just like the braiding that you see on your traditional
On the
katana
weapon.
kodachi. Yeah.
It looked like that right there.
Yep.
That is pretty badass. Yeah, that does look cool.
Yeah, the camera doesn't really do it justice, but that's exactly what that is. Yeah, I put that texture in there
Yeah.
as much as I can. And we just hit 30 backers, guys.
Oh, 30 backers.
Oh!
Oh, boy. That's enough. All right. 30 backers to go. 964. That puts you
Lunchbox!
36 away.
Warren.
Lunchbox!
Thank you, Warren. Thank you.
It's a party. Yeah.
We should bring him on real quick.
Oh,
Warren.
if Warren wants to come on,
Someone
just
send Warren
let me
the link
know.
real
I'll
quick.
send him a link. I mean, I'll put the link in the QC chat or the VC chat.
Backer number
BC.
30, Warren!
Come on, Warren. Get out here.
Come on.
Get
out.
out here, boy.
Put your pants on. Come out and say hi.
We still got plenty of room. I pay for StreamYards.
Oh wow, there we go.
That's why the duck is not in the corner.
That's right. I can move all sorts of cool stuff around. Bill hooked it up. He's got this here, where you can put it the same thing, but with the earring.
Yeah, I colored in the earring for you.
Yep. And then when people say something stupid,
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
but 30 backers, $964 to start out with. Not a bad start to go. 29 days.
Really
It's,
nice first hour.
Not bad.
It's a
Really nice first hour.
killer first hour. I mean, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And you've got 30 backers. We gotta get that to the first 50, of course. Once we get to the first 50, we'll be squared away as high as we can go. That's not as high as we can go, but it'll be squared away to that first 50. You can no longer be one of the first 50 if you're not the first 50.
30 backers, oh yeah.
That's right.
Machete.
Machete. I love that film.
And then let's see how many.
Yeah, how many Sakura tier we got left? Not a
4
lot.
backers, 6 backs. You got 6 left.
6 left. Yeah, man. Oh, I love that. I love that so much.
Oh no, there's only 5 left.
All right.
It's just taking off. It's getting going.
The Sakura tier, man, is just it's really great.
If the values for perfect, that's what I was looking at. I went through looking at everything, and
I heard him.
Oh boy, it's Niobe.
Niobe, bring him to me.
I said, hail, brothers. I said, hail.
What's up, Larry?
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Hello.
I was playing some video games, and then I decided,
Vidya?
to stream Snipe Max.
Yep, playing the snake.
We just hit our
game.
31st backer.
We're actually able to break you away from Diablo, huh?
Got
No,
the
not
flock
Yep,
coming in. Thank you, Scott.
got the
Thank you,
flock.
Scott.
That's good stuff.
God.
$16 short of $1,000. That's just the number, the $20 back, the $20 tier. Your printed tail, or you
Hour
can get
hour and 15 minutes in. Yeah, we're doing pretty good today, guys. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
You are LIVE live on my channel now, Sam. Say hello.
Oh, you're crossing the streams.
We are
Oh, yeah.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
See, they say don't cross the streams, but they're
For
wrong.
those of you who don't know, this lady right here is the one who makes the pretty pictures. This is the illustrious artist Alexia Veldhausen,
down past
principal artist, 47 Furious Tales, and so many different RPG stuff. We couldn't list them all right now.
She makes the good stuff.
Well, there is Commodore Echo Rock. There is Snopa Omnibus
She's
Volume
gonna
1,
do
2,
this.
and 3.
Yep.
That's it, actually. I just did it.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, that's it.
Isn't there one more?
No, that's it.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's not that.
She knows.
Now I feel bad.
No, but it's a good collection because it's like 3 fancy illustrations for Commodore Echo Rock. There's one for the Omnibus Volume 1, one for Omnibus Volume 2, and of course I did all of the illustrations for Volume 3.
Yep.
Oh well, if you did all the illustrations, there you go. So that's one thing I was working on. Is I have a role playing game system that I put together, and I built this whole dark fantasy world around it. And I was putting together the monster manual, and I was thinking, I'm gonna have to pay an artist $50, $60, $70 a pop to draw me a bat, to draw me an alligator. And I'm like, man, I'm just going to use clip art. And I start using clip art, and I'm like, nope, I think I need to go ahead and use the artist.
Yeah.
I think you might as well go ahead and pay for it.
I mean, you get what you pay for, man. There's no way around it. You get what you pay for.
That is definitely 100% true.
Yeah.
Max looks like he's having epileptic seizures in his cam. Look,
Yeah.
look. Oh man.
Oh,
So, Sam, it looks like you're off to a really good start here, brother.
yes, he is.
I'm hoping we'll be cute, at least cute in one campaign.
Oh
Session.
man, you're already
Well,
on.
you're
I mean, look.
you're a third of the way to adorable.
How long has it been active for? Like, how's it
Hour,
an hour.
Hour and 16 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta push hard, man. Got to push that link everywhere.
Oh yeah. It's been
Yeah,
Push
I
that
wanna-
link like you're from Legend of Zelda.
Doon. Push it.
Push it
Push it
real
real
good.
There we go.
So,
Shucks, man,
how you feeling, Larry, with the Percocets and the surgery?
I'm sore.
I bet.
I'm just sitting here with Rich. Rich plans on backing you once again, Sam.
Rich.
Cool. Outstanding. Thank you.
Gonna be
Well,
doing it tonight.
That's 32. That's 32 guaranteed.
Outstanding. Thank you. That's
Hey, I love the
absolutely
first two
fantastic.
issues. I want issue 3.
Well, this is a great way to get it. I'll tell you. And have you
Yeah.
met Alexia yet? Have you met our fantastic
By
artist?
reading the books, I feel like I have.
I know, right?
I
It's
just put a piece of my soul into everyone.
That's
of them,
it.
So you just get a little
Yeah,
bit of
it
me.
tasted very yummy too.
Whoa.
Some sort of creepy wizard guy sucking souls and digging holes.
Okay, well,
Sucking
look,
souls and digging holes.
I wrote a book like that once. Yeah.
Yeah, it got banned in the
It got
UAE.
banned in the UAE. It did.
It was necromancy, I tell you. Necromancy.
He got banned.
Banned in the UAE.
No, it's not necromancy. It's called a family reunion.
Damn.
Oh yeah, we're having a family reunion at the family
Well,
cemetery.
your launch stream just turned all upside down with our arrival. Hey, I'm sorry.
Wow. So
Well, we're actually getting ready to seal it off here pretty soon because I gotta hit the bed. I'm
he's got
sleepy.
to get some sleep. We worn him out.
Yeah,
Little
I've been
Bucky's all tuckered out.
I've been up since 3. So
Where's the next stop, Sam? Where are you going after this? Any shows lined up? What do you got planned?
This is the last one for tonight. I've got show tomorrow afternoon. I've got to pull my calendar and see who it's with. I've got show tomorrow afternoon. I've got Sunday night off. I've got show on Monday, 2 shows on Tuesday, show on Thursday, Friday of next week, Saturday off, show on Sunday. And that's how we found out chimpanzees can't swim. Oh wait, you cut me off. Didn't you? Anyway, as I was saying, and then I'm gonna, of course, pop in every chance I get to everyone's stream who'll have me. So
I got 2 weeks off, Sam, with nothing to do.
well, I have a great thing that would be really productive.
Right?
Put some of the Larry magic on it, and let's see if we can get. Let's try and get 300 backers on 47 this time.
Let's
So right past 2 and get to 3.
let's do something. What's your plans tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night I have.
He's asking you out on a date, Sam.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
he
no,
is.
He's in Canada. He can't ask me out from there. Canadians will never let me cross the
Who
border.
wants to date you? Damn.
What's that?
But
I,
Sam,
I got that all wrong. I thought she was asking me out on a date, Sam.
Oh no.
No. I was saying it's like there's a bromance going on here, and I figured.
Oh,
like, y'all wanna,
bromance,
like, date each
okay.
other, but,
I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna start tempting him with poutine and stuff, man.
Yeah.
well, he could take the super secret agent aircraft over the border.
No, I can't. They won't put the Canadian Air Force won't put up with that stuff.
What,
I'm gonna tell you something. You guys remember the whole Arab Spring thing?
Yes,
yeah,
I
like
do.
it was yesterday, man.
You know what I remember about
No, I
that?
don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so Max, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, when they had all the Arab.
Everyone was talking about, what's going to go on, what's going to happen. And then out of nowhere, the Canadian Air Force bombs the absolute crap out of like 9 targets, like heavy anti-aircraft locations, wipes these places off the freaking map. Like they're just gone, right? Just obliterates them. And then they go. And everyone's like, where the fuck did they come from?
Great story, Sam. What's up?
We come
Pete?
from like
Look, it's
Ontario,
a party. Pete's here.
We flew out of Toronto just for this, eh? Go bomb some people, eh?
But yeah.
What are you talking about?
You know you're in the wrong when the Canadians, fly 2,000 miles to kill you.
I remember when
they
the
like really rubbed me
Canadians.
the wrong way, eh?
I remember when we were in Iraq, the Canadians bombed themselves, and it was a big deal. It was an accident.
We got drunk that night, eh?
It was an accident. But
Is that true? Why'd you do that, Larry?
The only Canadians I knew about getting bombed is when I went to Canada for hockey games.
Yeah.
And I've done that a lot.
I went to Canada and I bought a beer and I gave him a $5 bill and he gave me back a $5 bill and I was like, "What's like free beer?"
More, brother.
No, look, Canada is great. I miss pre 9/11 Canada. I used to have a 78 Caprice Classic, which anybody, probably Max knows, will tell you is a big car. So we'd work, and then we'd say, okay, the Rangers and the Islanders are there this weekend. So we'd take off the next day for the next day, and we'd all pile in my car, big bag of grass, 24-pack of beers, Bud Lights, Budweisers, whatever. We jump in the car, drive up to Montreal, hit the border. Now, this is the pre-9/11 border. Literally, the Mountie would knock on my window. Now, this is a 78, so I'd roll down the window like with the crank.
Right.
I'd crank down the window. The smoke would come billowing out. Smack the dude in the face, and he'd lean in and he'd go, "Okay, boys, who's got the license? Here you go. Okay, what you doing here this weekend? Hockey and beer. Okay, have fun." He'd tap on the hood of my car, and we'd press on. Like, not everybody's I'd have 6 people in my car. Not everybody's license, one license. Okay, there's no way he didn't get a contact high. There's just no way. And the only problem we had is when my one friend who spoke French in Montreal. The guy from Montreal didn't like that.
Oh,
because Montreal is weird like that. Well,
I think Quebec,
all of Quebec is weird.
Wrong dialect.
All of Quebec is like that. They don't want Americans doing Canadian things in there. And from what I've heard, they don't want Canadians doing Quebec things in there.
They think the French where I live is like hillbilly French.
Yeah. I heard that too. But the good news is the bartenders and the strippers took our money fine, so everything was great.
It all works out.
Yeah, it was balanced out. It was a balance. It was a nice even balance.
We just paid our first grand.
Oh, all right.
It wasn't me.
Niobe brings all the boys to the yard.
Not anyway. Yeah, hold on. I'm rolling through this bitch right now.
You got a gig. You've got a gig. 1024.
Oh,
Tales of the Tape. 32 sexy backer strong. 1,024 freedom dollars with 29 days left
big
to go.
shout out to Adam Watson, Dark Slinger Comics, the Dark Slinger Mafia podcast.
We should
all the guys at Comics Mainstream.
Yeah,
Phil's got his own fucking strobe light. What is that, Phil? Like a flashlight?
He's raving down there.
Cool. I was raving because it hit 1024.
Yeah. Hold on. That's not everything yet. Because
but wait, there's more.
There's more. I couldn't do my normal monumental. I didn't number 1, number 200. I couldn't do it, but you might want to hit refresh again.
We just saw it go up, Pete.
Yeah, that was me. That was me.
Pete,
that was me.
Thank you, Pete.
That was me. Oh, I'm not missing this. Are you kidding me?
Did you see the live stream with Willow and her opening?
I just got home from slinging salads and breadsticks.
Gotcha.
The spice must flow.
Oh my god!
My man, did you bring me some breadsticks, man?
Fuck you and fuck the breadsticks.
Super Tuscana. That's what it's at.
Gallons of it today, bro.
Bring me some
gallons of it.
I would eat gallons of it myself.
We lost the guest of honor. You're all alone with us now, Alexis.
Woohoo!
Oh, what happened to him?
There we go.
Boop. He always has weather issues.
Someone bumped me, I guess.
Damn it!
He just likes to be bottom.
He wants to be on the bottom.
Yeah, he does.
Now let's. I don't know if you mentioned it too. Now for everybody who's backing, or for everybody who's listening and backing and doing, because I don't have YouTube open, so I don't know who's here or not. I know there's a quick little add-on there. I just saw it where you can get issues 1 and issue 2 of 47 Furious Tales and all that good stuff, and when all that great stuff. But remember, if you happen to be going to New York Comic Con next week, you can go to booth 1866, which is my booth, Fat Guy Inc. Mm-hmm. I got copies.
Yep.
I got
Well,
copies.
You
He's
got
got
like
the
a
stuff,
shitload-
man.
You got like a shitload of copies. I sent him like 6 books. Sam sends him like 60. You know what I mean?
6
Like,
books.
I don't know how many did I send you.
yeah, 6 books. That's cute, right, Sam?
I sent like 16, I think.
You sent me a few, yeah.
I
Matt
don't-
sent me
I
the
don't think
second.
I don't think I sent you 60. Did I send you 40? I think
You sent me 30.
30. Yeah.
Sam sent me the most. Max was probably next. It's tied. Max and probably only because Naked Cannibal Campers. I'm in the book, so I got a ton of those because I got my own copies. My
Are
own
you
cops.
naked in the book?
I am not, thank God.
Are you Cannibal
Well, then you know what?
Camper?
I sometimes.
Okay.
Although if you depends on where you go on OnlyFans, you might want that, but we're not going to talk about that right now.
And only if there's plenty of barbecue sauce.
Dead ass. But I do have between Neo Tokyo and Mary Machine Gun, I have a ton of books from Max and Atrocity Press. I have, and look, I got to tell you, Larry, I know you only sent 6, but you sent quality because 4 of those are Steph Wilson covers. I'm shocked I still have them, to be completely honest with you. Between Niobe fans and Steph Wilson fans, but we'll definitely see those go away. I have a couple books from Outlaw Studios, Mojo Rising. I have Mojo with me. Like I said, I'll have Naked Cannibal Campers. And what else do I have? Indie. Raj, blah, 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 blah. I think that's...
Mojo Ride.
We actually dug out some of the old Fat Guy Inc. books as well. So if you guys are going to be...
Show me the new covers. I want to see the new covers.
Yeah. I wonder what I got.
The new covers for what?
Everything.
For what? For what
For
we're
what?
looking at here, brother.
For 47 Furious Tales?
Yeah,
Here's
show
new
me the
cover.
covers for issue 3.
All right.
Show us the stuff and the things, man.
You know.
So this is the
Come on.
this is the Alexia Veldhausen cover for 47 Furious Tales issue 3.
Wow.
And then there's the actual original page right there. That's going to be.
Is that on the Kickstarter?
No, that's actually coming to me. So that's already actually spoken for. My stepfather's going to have that hanging in his house.
Shit, we lost Pete. Pete!
No!
Man
And this
down.
is the page we were talking about earlier. You guys missed it. She's
So you
running
just
away
have
from
one
the-
cover, Sam? That's my question.
No, we've got 2. We've got another one from Paul Walcott that's further on down.
Yeah, we can get to it.
We probably need to put a bigger image on there, I think, actually, now that I think about it. But
Is that it there? The one with the fire?
Yep,
Yeah,
the one with the fire.
Yeah, you need a bigger one.
Yeah, we need a bigger one, but that's okay. We'll put a bigger one in.
That's fire. That's fire.
Fire.
Yeah.
Shit's
It's
fire.
beautiful work by Paul
Yeah,
Walcott. He did such
fantastic.
a fantastic job on this.
Fire cures all.
Let me stand next to your fire.
No thanks.
And all Veldhausen copies are signed.
Yep.
Giggity.
Signed by... who?
Signed by me.
Just signed by some guy on the street.
Yeah.
Signed by Alexia and yours
sign
truly.
this.
Signed by
Sign.
Joey at the sandwich shop, man.
Sign
We
this.
just send Rich out with a Sharpie, send him out on the corner, you know.
Comic books, man.
Sure.
All right.
Big X.
I think we scared. Who did we lose? We lost Pete. Yeah.
And Alexia.
Yeah.
No, she's with us.
No, Alexi's there. She's just showing this really, hold it, let's see, this really,
Ooh.
Whoa.
yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there we do.
That is nice.
Look at that. Na, 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 na,
I'm
na.
gonna have a hard time to choose which cover I want.
Phil
You
got
got to
like-
catch them all, man. You got to
Catch 'em
catch them
all.
all.
Well, I
Just
already
grab
have
them all.
the 2 issues.
They're really not that expensive. So
No,
Very reasonable.
I
Very.
have issue 1 and 2, both physical and digital.
It's going to be like $5 for the book for me, Sam, and probably like $35 of shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
That's about right.
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
shipping up to Canuck Land.
yeah. I
we
still
got to
think
bring that up by fucking dog and sled, you know. Like,
Yeah.
No, by seagulls and pigeons.
yeah.
You guys go get your Huskies hooked up.
Snowshoes
man.
and the guy with the what are the big dogs with the brandy and the barrel under
The
their
Saint
Bernard.
Bernard.
St. Bernard.
Yeah,
Saint
that's it.
Bernard,
That's
brother.
for the Alps.
Yep.
That's in
the-
Austria.
The big
That's what
Austrian,
brings me my beer.
big Austrian and Swiss dogs. Yeah.
It just comes with keg tied around his neck.
pony keg tied around his neck.
Good dog, yeah. Both in Canadian.
It's gonna have to ship by pony mail until it gets to the border. Then
That's
it's a
it.
Sea King that flies it up. a whole
Watch
tweet
out
art.
where those huskies go, and don't you eat that yellow snow.
Yellow snow. You don't want to know what that is.
Okay, I'm not gonna say who did it, but I just got a message to
Uh-oh.
back someone's Kickstarter.
What?
I got a message to back someone's Kickstarter on Facebook, and nothing will make me back your thing less than sending me a unsolicited private message saying to back your Kickstarter.
That's like
Amen.
sending someone a dick pic.
I'm gonna further that. I'm gonna further not the dick pic, but when I get tagged with 97 other people in like my Kickstarter is $7 away from hitting blah blah blah. I'm like, I don't even know who the fuck you are. Why are you tagging me in that? Like, come on, bro. That's not marketing. That's actually the algorithm is supposed to be filtering those out.
That is spam.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yep.
And I did find that I boomered out and I dipped out
What?
so I could listen
Oh,
to
you gotta play it.
so I could watch the. Well, before you do, I did it. I backed out of here so that I could watch the Willow Spice unboxing video.
The spice
thank
must
you.
flow.
The Spice must flow. So obviously, Sam, you know that one was the Punisher. The other one with the orb, that's kind of my Black
Oh, you went up,
Sabbath.
Sam.
That's my Black Sabbath original piece. So that's an original piece. I figured Dad deserved to have some stuff too. And then
I appreciate that.
the other two drawings, the mini was Chibi Diva from Overwatch, and the other one was Tracer from Overwatch.
Chibi, chibi,
I'm
chibi.
number one.
Big shout out to
And-
Dan. Thanks, Dan, for the catch-up tier, man. Great choice.
Mine's catching.
Killer. And
Am I a boomer? Huh? Am I a boomer? Huh? Boom! How about that? Am I a boomer? Boom!
Suckers.
Okay, I gotta have that on my list.
We're really knocking up towards 1100, guys. Looking
yeah,
good.
we're getting close.
We're
$16 away.
Back us because you find us entertaining. I want to see 35 backers before I depart here tonight.
How you feeling, by the way, Larry? I'm sure you guys already covered it, but
Thor.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thor?
Have you
Yeah, I
looked at
feel
your?
like Thor. That's right.
Have you looked at it yet?
Why I can see it.
Like
Sort of.
the surgery, the incision, and all that shit. Just take a
Oh,
look
it's
at it.
underneath some dressing right now.
Ah,
I
yeah,
can't
that makes
remove it.
Thousand Island or Ranch or
Yeah, it's something like that. I can't remove it for another 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I wanted to see, like, when I had my surgery where they put my stent in, they put a stent in my leg, and I wanted to see the incision. I could never find it.
Oh, mine's like 6 inches. It's like I'm stapled right now, man.
Damn.
Yeah, it's holding together by staples.
Yeah, see, we had to use staples. They wouldn't let me use a lightsaber.
34
Larry's camp-
sexy backer strong.
Larry's campaign, his last Kickstarter was so intense, so just crazy that he had to have surgery afterwards.
Yep.
Gave
Tore me
himself
open.
a hernia.
Tore me
He was
apart,
working so
brother.
hard.
oh, I missed that line, dude. It was so intense. How intense was it?
No, I
So
got nothing
intense,
for
he
you on
gave
that one.
himself a hernia holding that campaign up for 34 hours.
Yeah.
No, he got all his money in Canadian singles, so it was pretty heavy.
Yeah.
All loonies, yeah.
Yeah.
All crazy people.
24,000 loonies.
It's pretty heavy.
All right,
Now
we got,
what we need is 35
we need
sexy backers.
35 sexy backers
I'd
because I've
like
got
to see this at 1,100 freedom dollars.
because I've got 2 minutes left before I've got to go.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes
Lex,
to midnight.
Two minutes,
anything to
two
tell
minutes.
all the people
Two minutes.
watching to get us to back?
It really is 2 minutes to midnight for me.
Alexia,
What?
you got
What?
anything to tell all of our potential backers out there?
Do you like Usagi Yojimbo? Do you like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Do you like anything samurai at all? Then you will like 47 Furious Tales, the Samurai Epic, Issue 3, now on Kickstarter.
There you go.
Working,
It is kind of like Yojimbo and Splinter had a baby. Have you
I
got
didn't
in,
know that was possible.
have you got into the side book yet? The furry tales that we're going to produce for
No,
you.
Oh,
no.
yeah, Alexia,
Oh.
did we tell you about 7?
You got money on the
47
table, Sam.
No, let me tell her the idea. 47 thirsty tales.
And who's
Furries.
on that?
furries.
Well, they
Furries.
got the furry tails, but I like the thirsty tails. There's 47 thirsty men, simping hard.
So,
I'm
so
done.
who's drawing that?
You.
I'm fascinated.
Turn this in-
Who do you
Pete.
think?
We'll probably have Pete draw it.
Yeah, we
You're
do a
gonna
side
be
story
drawing
with-
issue 4.
we do a side story with furries.
Yeah. Well, there's 47 furry tails too. It's just 47 furries that go to a con.
Yeah, and they're hijinks.
But yeah, shame and shenanigans.
I love it.
Yeah. No, I
That'll
knew
be
you'd
the,
be
that'll
on
be
board.
the spin-off that everybody's asking
That's
for.
I think that's going to be the next big hit.
Watch it fund in an hour.
We need 10K for 47 furry tails.
Sam would never let me live that down.
I'd be like, all right, Pete, here you go. Here's 40 pages worth of
It's
sequential art.
47
Yo.
furious pages, Pete.
I'm telling you.
All right, guys, one more backer. Let's make this happen. I know you're out there somewhere.
You can do it.
The one guy is out there to do it. Let's
He
run
can't
the
find his
video.
credit card.
Why don't you send me the linkage and I'll put it in the
Okay.
chat here on my end.
Alright.
He just can't.
Throw it in the
find-
private chat in the StreamYards.
He just can't find.
Oh, did I get an achievement or some shit? Just for my Xbox fucking pop off.
Dudes online.
It
Some
misses you.
dudes
is what
online?
it-
I don't talk to some dudes online. What are you
It
talking about?
misses you. That's what happened.
All right. I don't know if anyone's watching my yeah, it's a couple people. All right, so dudes, there is the link for Sammy WS Sam's 47 Furious Tales.
Listen to him furiously typing, man.
That's me.
Furious. He's furious, ladies and gentlemen.
It's like an old typewriter.
He's like Kermit the Frog on
Ding.
voice.
Yeah.
Fries are done. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
Sam is LIVE live. I'm gonna put it on my Facebook.
His liver.
Yeah,
My-
no.
my
Sam
Facebook-
has a liver.
It won't let me stream to Facebook right now. It like
Right, you're in trouble.
Max can't
Yeah.
get away with shit on Facebook when I get away with.
I don't
No, I think it is like earlier on. If I don't know if you caught it, like I don't know, about a week back or something. It's like you may need to read it. It's like updates. Like after you've been on there for a while, it wants you to reestablish those links. I think is what it is.
I think they're trying to get everyone to just use Facebook.
No, he got-
live,
he-
which is never going to work.
You caught a Facebook like punishment something, right, Max?
yeah, it says that I'm like, what did it say? Like due to the
You know, I think
It says they're having trouble streaming to Facebook. This may be an issue on Facebook's
no,
end.
that's not. It's a different thing.
No, they're trying to say Max is a hate group or something.
Yeah, right. You remember you had the same problem with the Atrocity press group. That's
Oh, you
probably
just
the
got
same
another
thing.
backer.
Well, no, it's saying it's there. We'll keep trying and let you know.
Different thing. It's a different thing,
Solved.
Phil. It's a
There's the
different thing,
boomer
Phil.
moment.
Oh,
It's a different thing.
Hey, Pagana! Returning backer, thank you so much, dear.
Thank you.
I knew it could be done, man.
yay!
What I'm saying, the power is in our hands.
It only took an
And
extra
we
couple
are-
minutes to make it happen, but we made it happen.
Yep, we're
35.
That's
$11 in 2 hours. Thank
So
you,
you're gonna
guys.
join me tomorrow night, Mr. WS Sam, for a little bit, or what?
I sure will.
All right,
I sure
make
will.
it happen, man.
Because I'm gonna hustle everywhere. We gotta get to 7K so that we can start reaching for stretch goals.
We'll give
We
you
already-
the Rebel Comics treatment, special guest status tomorrow night.
Cool.
I don't know what
We
time.
will.
Whenever I get up, we'll figure it out.
Cool.
Whenever.
Whenever.
You're gonna be
With
there, right?
Rebel
Of course I'm gonna be
Comics,
there. When is
I
it? I
want
don't know.
more.
Cool. Do we think hopefully by then we'll have like 70 backers by the time we start? Maybe finish at 100.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
a very good possibility that you could.
No.
Because here's
Yeah.
the thing, it took a couple of issues for you to get going, right? And now I think you're in the position with all the shops that you've been dealing with all the shows and rounds you guys have been making over the past year or so. People are used to seeing it now. People are hearing good things about it now. I think that's a strong possibility. Yeah, dude. I think you could be
Have
at
you-
70 backers by the time I see
And,
this.
and there's some amazing artistic talent on this because we've got Alexia, of course, Paul Walcott, we've got Delia Gunderson on this, and then we hit the stretch goals high enough. Of course, we've got Lunchbox Warren Brown on his piece, and then just 1,000 past that, we get Phil coloring. I mean, just there's so much on this. I mean, literally, between issue 3 and the artist edition. Artist edition is, of course, 92 pages. Issue 3 is 24. I mean, do the math, guys. You're looking at, what is it, 118 or 100, whatever it is. 100. I can't.
He
do
can't
math.
even do the math.
92 and 24.
116 pages, right?
Sam is
92
flabbergasted.
and 24.
Yep. 116
16.
pages.
So Sam, is it nerve wracking? Every time you start a campaign, or is it like an old hat now, brother?
No, I still get the nerves. I've got a glitch going on with the Puerto Rico backers. I've got to go in and fix tonight. So I've got to figure out what I've done that's causing it to calculate Puerto Rico as a foreign nation. So I'll go in and I'll fix that, and then we'll
Sam will
solve
super
that problem.
smart that shit,
You
right?
probably just need to go in and set Puerto Rico itself
Yeah, I think that's what's going
as
on.
its own thing, and because right now it's just considered rest of the world.
Right. I mean, that's. I thought I had done that already, but I probably got
I need to
lost
do.
in all the stuff that we did.
I hear you're big in Europe.
You guys are already doing more for Puerto Rico than Vince McMahon did this weekend, so it's okay.
God damn it! I'm Vince McMahon.
He advertised a huge event with all these names, and the card comes out, and it's like Bob is going to be there. It's
Bob's Burgers.
Bob's your
not
uncle.
even that good. Not even that good. He bait and switched them so hard.
What's wrong with Bob?
Bob's your uncle.
What about Bob?
You know how it is.
Great movie.
Oh God.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Alexia, how's it feel? You've been on this rodeo with me before so
Yeah.
many times. How are you feeling about our return to Kickstarter?
I mean, this is the best turnout we've had so far. And it's kind of like what Larry's saying. We've been working so hard on getting that book out there everywhere we can. Everybody was willing to listen, was willing to give us a platform.
Yeah.
We've been working really, really, really hard on trying to get this book under as many eyeballs as possible, and I think it really is starting to pay off now.
Yeah, your hard work will pay off. Don't worry. It's
So,
Pickle Rick.
Oh yeah.
I'm Pickle Rick.
Man, I swear to God, the guy that put me in my
Rub-a-dub-dub.
anesthesia guy, he looked like Rick from fucking Rick and Morty. He was a tall, old white guy with like this like straggly, long white hair and like a long white coat. Like I so want to call him Rick. You know what I mean?
We're here for the anesthesia, Marty.
Yeah. Let's put him asleep, Morty.
Morty. Hey, Morty.
I want to say a huge thanks to Max DeVille for having us tonight.
Yeah, thank
Phil
you,
for
Max.
being
No
the
problem.
co-host.
It was fun.
Of course, for Larry
good
and
for
Pete
Phil.
and
Thank you,
Warren
Phil.
and everyone who's
Phil,
been so
coming by.
supportive.
Thank you, guys.
All of our backers.
Yeah,
you guys
there he
are
is right
freaking
there. That's
awesome.
my guy.
Absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
I personally want to thank Alexia Veldhausen for being so committed to this project, for putting in all the many hours of work, not just on the illustrations, but on the graphic design for the campaign, the editing, for putting up with my idiosyncrasies as a writer, and being really one of the top producers of the art team.
For all those times he said he was going to be there and then mysteriously disappeared on super spy missions. Yeah, we got you.
Some of those times when
Agent Sam.
Some of those times when I drove 700 and something miles and just vanished for a couple hours. I couldn't reach my phone because I was in West Virginia out in the mountains and no cell reception.
Now, Sam, did you guys figure out if you're going to be at Garden State in December?
Not in December. We'll be. I won't be in December. She might. I won't be able to make December, but I will be next year.
I have to see if I can squeeze it in. If by the time that I figure out whether or not I can squeeze it into the schedule, we'll have to see if there are tables available because it is my local mall, so it is very possible that I'll be there. But I don't know that for a fact yet.
I signed up, so I'm waiting to hear back.
We are going to have a very big presence
It just sort of didn't
at the
happen.
summer show, though. We're going to have a really big presence at the summer show.
Which
We'll
show?
have
What is this?
The Garden State Comic Fest.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So what we're doing
Well,
with that,
even if I'm not going to have a table at the December one at the Rockaway Mall, then I'll definitely swing by because, like I said, I live right by it. So
Okay.
Might as
Well,
well.
I'm just waiting for the email to confirm. I'm guessing all that'll happen after New York. So, because that's kind of our little corner of the world. It's all about that
And that's
goddamn
like what,
monstrosity.
5 days away, Pete, or what?
Yeah, I got. As soon as we're done here, It's back to slinging paint onto canvases. I'm onto the big
Back to
canvases.
grinding, man.
And Pete, are you still gonna be able to get those QR codes printed so we can get some backers?
Yeah, but no, that's gonna be easy. The QR codes are gonna be. I'm basically gonna print them out on 4x6 little cards, everybody's individual QR codes, and I'm gonna put them in the back of their books, back of the bags of your books.
Sweet, thank you.
And then boom, boom, and then if I can print out a few extra, which I'm sure the math will work out, I'll put them in all of my mystery bags. And I'll try to have as many as I can in when we do bags, like when I sell prints and stuff like that. I'll try to stuff them into as many prints as I can.
Cool.
Until we run out, and hopefully I run out of a ton of shit.
Oh yeah, it's always good to run out.
Yeah. Look, if I run out of stuff after the massive print order that's coming to me tomorrow, damn.
Well, here's what you do. Anytime that someone buys Sam's book at your table, you plug his Kickstarter. You're like, hey man, if you like these 2 books. Number 3's on Kickstarter right now. Every single sale you make at that table.
Oh yeah. Oh well, look, I'm taking it even a step further with that. Because like I said, this weekend not only do I have a number next weekend, booth 1866, but I also have minions.
Minions.
We do have helpers because it's just a 10x10 is just too. A 10x10 is just too much.
Nobody wants to come forward when they're the victim.
Now.
I'd rather not be attached to that with what I'm saying. I'd rather not be attached to that, please.
You can't say minions and have me not.
Yeah, I know, but I'd rather you didn't for this when I'm talking about this because New York Comic Con is positive, and that old man isn't. But anyway. I have interns helping me out, so I'm just gonna say interns helping us out. It's not really interns; it's my friend's girlfriend, a buddy of mine, and someone else. But I have the prep meeting with all of them, and there I'm gonna focus them because I may or may not have a booth, babe. I don't know. But we're gonna definitely focus them onto the comic books a lot. So they're gonna be pushing the books a lot.
I'll be your booth, babe.
If you could make it out in time, that'd be great.
All right.
You got to wear the Princess Leia gear.
I can see that Alexia is trying not to laugh a little bit about that.
You Larry out there.
I'm honestly just trying to stay awake at this point.
Yeah.
Look, it's not. You keep them out because New York frowns.
I am my own booth babe, guys.
He is. No, he's my booth babe. He's the best booth babe.
There you go. There you go.
I mean, I can sell some comics, guys.
I've never sold so many books having him at my booth.
Look, I'm not guaranteeing sellouts of all your books because I don't want to do that and jinx anything because I'm superstitious as shit.
No, I'm gonna tell you by day 2 you're gonna wish I sent you 100.
Well, I want to sell my own stuff too. So
you're gonna sell that too.
No offense, guys. I want to sell my own stuff too.
I'm telling you, by day 2 you're gonna wish that I had sent you 100.
By day 2, my commission list is gonna be obscene. So
yeah,
the corner we have in the aisle that we have, it's just people just walking through there normally. It's an artery for the show because it's right around the outer perimeter. So people just walk through there. If you've ever been to New York Comic Con, Alexa, have you ever been to New York Comic? Okay, do you know where Jerry's?
I go there every year. So
do you know where Jerry's Artorama? Do you remember where Jerry's Artorama said?
I think I know exactly where.
We are a 10x10 corner booth across the aisle with them.
Yeah. No, I know where you are.
That's a monster aisle. So, and we have no one behind us, which makes me very happy. Which
makes it even better.
Well,
you're right in that connected between all the publishers. Then you got the small press booths, and then you have the toys and all the other stuff on the other side of the hall.
Yep, exactly. But the good news about that, especially for you guys, is we worked because we have no one behind us. We can use that as our entrance and exit, the curtains. So we can make an end cap at the front corner of the table facing Jerry's with all the books. So you guys will be prominently on display.
That's a good spot, Pete.
At New York Comic Con. Nice. Prominently. No problem. The only book that won't be prominently displayed is the Naked Cannibal Camper naughty cover that I have.
Naughty.
That one I gotta keep, under. We keep those stuff under the table, or as us old guys, when we go to the Five and Dime or the
behind the curtain.
Behind the curtain, you're not allowed to go behind. Why is Dad behind the curtain? Don't worry about it.
Behind the green door.
You got that secret stuff. You got the secret comics, man.
It's okay.
You got the stuff.
Anime cons, we call that the hentai. That's where the tentacles are. And I'll be at Anime NYC, so hey, why not?
All right. Well, it looks like
Max, thanks for
Alexia
having
is
us.
starting to die out. It's
Yeah,
good to
I'm
be
fading.
here.
Translation. Looks like Max is starting to die out.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, you clown shoes.
That's fair. That's valid. That's very valid, Phil.
We'll
So
start
guys,
with
I'm
Alexia.
fading. It's been a long day.
We'll start with Alexia. Where can people find you if they want to get in touch with you? And is your
They-
commission list open?
No, not right now. Not right now. I will say this. I am planning on doing signing events within the northern New Jersey, if I can get it up, area, starting with Gotham Underground in Ramsey, New Jersey. I will have a limited commission list open for that. So if you want to get a commission, you want to come and support Gotham Underground, they've been one of our great retail supporters, then
Yes, they have.
I'll be there for October 30th for the Halloween celebrations. The next one will be probably, if it's not going to be November, it'll probably be early December, Eastside Max in Montclair. And if I can manage, then I will definitely open up some commission slots for that too. So basically what I want to do is I just open up a couple of commission slots so people can pick it up.
Yep.
Instead of me having to send it out. So
That's always
is what is going on in terms of signing events. I might do one at my local comic shop at Dewey's right here in Dover, New Jersey. I haven't figured that out yet. Let us get through that Kickstarter first and see what happens.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, I do expect us to fund. So,
You're an earthquake?
you know.
Yeah.
That was my
on
chair.
knee.
That was my chair.
But everybody can follow me on Instagram at Lexamusa. That's Lex A Moose A, all together, all one word, no capital letters. And you can find me on Facebook at The Art of Alexia Veldhuizen. So that's at Alexia Veld Art, which should be easy. Y'all don't have to
Yeah.
understand that whole Dutch last name.
Let's see,
I've been trying.
How do you get the thing across the bottom? Bill?
The banner?
what thing? What? The banner?
across the bottom, yeah.
You know the thing,
Oh,
Bill.
crap.
You know the thing.
The
You should
thing.
be in
How
your
do you get your
banners.
thing across? No, okay, I won't go there.
Yeah, pull out the thing.
Where are we going?
Hey,
Go to
it's
banners,
37 backers, guys.
create banner,
Sweet.
and then click the
backers.
ticker button.
I don't
Outstanding.
see any
38
of
backers.
banners.
That means you just went up
Oh,
to
here it
zero.
is.
$1,200.
Banners. Great banners.
Yep.
Baker. Yeah.
See you
There you go. There you go, Sam. You are now at 1,170 freedom dollars.
Big shout out to Cedar Nova Comics. Thanks again, guys, for
Thank
coming
you.
back with us. The Knight of Words, who is backing us for I think the 5th time now.
Yeah, thanks so much.
And then my buddy Keith, who was desperately looking forward to this, who came in and took good care of us. Thanks, bro.
Thank you, Keith.
And W.S. Sam Quinton.
You can find me on
Where can you be found?
Kickstarter, 47 Furious Tales. Come on out to Kickstarter for W.S. Quinton, Sinopa Publishing. Just look for 47 Furious Tales. There are also links to all my social media attached to it. This is going to be our 15th successful Kickstarter campaign, if I have anything to say about it. So come on out, pledge, and get your books.
We're already a seventh of the way there. A little over seventh of the way there.
Yeah, and just 2 hours. I can't thank you guys enough for having us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks so much, Max. I saw
Thank
that you
you.
saw the little DM that I sent Atrocity Press about the pages.
Where is it at?
I sent it to the Atrocity Press,
Oh, the
Facebook.
email? Oh, the
the
Facebook?
Facebook Messenger.
Okay. Let's check it out here.
Max doesn't know how to multitask yet.
No, I don't.
Yeah, good for you.
Well, somebody
What
read
are all these
You.
buttons and levers and stuff?
See,
it, and we just got 39 backers.
Look at that.
look, everybody said, "Oh, it's almost over. We got to get in before the show's
Oh,
almost over."
Chris came out. Not the Chris, my old friend of 40 years, but another return backer. Chris, thanks, man, for coming
you.
out.
You need
Thank
to be
you, Chris.
pushing for another hour, Sam. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know. But we gotta let Max sleep.
You can
He's
go.
got-
You can go to another. You can go to Larry's. Larry's got a stream. He can flip it on,
Oh, we're gonna get him on tomorrow night.
or Phil could just keep running this one.
I'm just saying.
I'll hang
see
out
how
if you
some
guys want
real-
to. I'm game.
There you go. That's what you should be doing because you got some real momentum going right now. You
All
need
right,
to-
yeah. I will let Lex, bow out though, because she definitely needs some sleep.
Yeah.
Because you've got pages to do tomorrow.
And-
So
Pete, where
Crack.
can
Yes,
we
sir.
find you?
Well, I'm gonna put that
Whoa.
there so anybody wants to take a screen cap. I had them out. Sorry, I just picked them up today.
He was ready.
I just picked them up today. It's real simple. I'm everywhere as Pete, P-E-A-T 11717. More importantly, tomorrow, if you're on Long Island, you can find me at the Great South Bay Brewery from 3 to 10. We're doing a little midnight market. It's going to be a lot of fun. My last market of the year. And then it's New York Comic Con till or bust. So we'll get there Wednesday to set up. Then Thursday, October 7th through Sunday, October 10th, we will be there. I will have books from all of these fine people. I will have 47 Furious Tales. I will have great issues of Niobe, Mary Machine Gun, Neo Tokyo, Mojo Horizon, and of course, Naked Cannibal Campers, plus a ton of other stuff. But again, if you need to find me, this is where you can find me. Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, wherever you want. PEAT 11717. And if I'm not at any of those places, then I'm slinging breadsticks.
And Niobe, where can you be found?
Under
Bring me
a rock.
Niobe. Bring me Niobe.
They're gonna be found under a rock.
You can be found in the surgery in the hospital most of the
Yeah,
time.
yesterday I was found on an operating table. You know,
He'll be found in his gaming chair for the next several days.
Yeah, I'll be found at home for the next 2 weeks because that's how long I'm off work for. But you know,
you'll be
all
online.
the
You'll be
same,
live a lot.
You'll be
Niobe-
streaming every day for the next.
Niobe comic is all you need to know. Put that in any search engine and you'll find me.
All right, that's Niobe comic. Let me try this thing with the banner here. Bam, Niobe.
Niobe.
Bring me
Niobe.
Niobe. Bring him to me now.
We'll show it.
I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't have my wallet on the thing. I'm so tired and the day has already just started.
No, yeah.
Real close to that 20%.
I was gonna say you almost got it there.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I'm getting ready to open it up.
Were you trying to do the ticker where it rolls across the bottom?
Yeah.
I want to know if we get 40 backers before we actually sign off.
Probably only one way.
I'm giving myself time to sign off.
Max is stalling.
'Cause we can get one more.
He's vamping.
One more, and then we can let Max go to sleep.
Yeah, we get one more, and then I can go to bed. That'd be fantastic. Actually, to be honest with you, I want to smoke a cigarette. Alexia looks like she wants to go to bed.
All fair things.
We should let Alexia. Good night.
You should go ahead.
We got this covered. We got this covered.
So, if you want to
Rest
go,
yourself,
peace
rest
out.
your hands.
Thank you very much for coming by tonight.
Thank you. Good seeing you again. I'm going to
Thank you
shoot
for
you a
having me.
message, Alexia, in a couple days after New York because I'm going to talk to some of the guys up on some local shop because you're close enough to do a day trip, maybe to do a local comic book shop appearance up here on Long Island.
I'm not going to be available until after
Not-
the 18th of October.
No, it wouldn't. It, honestly, probably no. They set up the way these guys are. I wouldn't be able to set up anything until February.
Oh, well, even better because
Yes.
I'm going to be. My hands are going to be tied anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
so.
I'm not actually going to be here much longer in the United States for a couple of weeks. So I'm heading
Congratulations. Congratulations.
You made it out. folks.
Hopefully they'll let me
You got
back
free.
in, but we'll see what happens.
You're free. Congratulations.
I've got to break free.
But anyway, just hit me up and I will do my best to get back to you as soon as possible.
No rush whatsoever.
Max, again, you saw the DM about the pages. If you're interested, just let me know.
Yeah, I'm definitely am. I just need to. I need to get to the. I don't see the message yet, but my phone probably shows it up better than my. You said you sent it to me in Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, but to the Atrocity Press page.
Oh, okay. Let me go to the business page thing.
Oh, he's got to put on his businessman hat.
Yeah, let's get serious now.
Session expired. Please
All
log
funny
in
things
again.
until Max has put on his hat.
Larry, this is what American money looks like.
It's ugly. Let's be real, guys. That
Yeah,
really
yeah.
is ugly.
Look, Canadian money can be as pretty as it wants as long as ours is more. I'm really okay with that.
Listen, it doesn't beat those euros, man. Those euros are
No, yeah.
real pretty.
They really are pretty.
It'll
I
all
like British-
get
I
you.
like-
It'll
I
all
like the
get
British-
you a comic, man. It'll all
that
get you a
that looks
comic.
like money I expect to see in some like crappy board game or something.
I
You
actually
want the
like British coins.
multicolored stuff, man.
I like
mean,
the
how can
British
you tell them
coins.
apart? You know,
The numbers?
Gotta be able to tell them apart. I gotta have it color coded and
if you're
stuff.
drunk and you reach in your pocket,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You think
I've definitely done that a few times.
You
You
give out
make it
100.
sound like Americans get drunk ever. You know, we don't.
They can't handle their liquor.
I'm not seeing.
That's why I drink beer.
We get drunk. We end up at the gun range.
I'm actually might be going there Sunday.
What were you saying, Max?
I can't find it.
I mean, somebody read it. I don't
Yeah,
know
well,
if
it's probably it might be Fernando
Okay.
because he works on the thing. as
Fernando
well.
be like, "Oh, this is good deal."
Yeah, he's
Or,
probably
or he's gonna get pissed and think you're trying to get rid of him.
no, he's gonna be like, "What's this crap? I don't want to buy this." You
You do wanna buy
messenger,
it. You do wanna
Marcelo. Comments. See, I got the messenger.
Don't
Dan
shoot the
Stockwell,
messenger, all right?
Marcelo Salza. Yeah.
I mean, I hit the account that
Yeah.
had the devil
Yeah, that's
icon on
fine.
it. I figured that was the one.
Yeah, that'd be the correct one to use. Let me just go over to like the regular accounts here. I'll look you up.
I'm like refreshing Sam's page like a madman right now.
Me too.
I know it's great,
Yeah.
right?
The Art of Alexia Veldhausen. Is that it?
That would be it.
All right.
There we are. Found you. Cool.
All right. Got that squared away. No problem. No problem.
All right, all right,
Right, all right. Damn it,
All right.
you beat me to it, Larry. Damn it.
You guys got some stuff? No? Would be a lot cooler if you did.
We really got to get new material. Shit, man.
I know. I need to get better stuff going on.
They're the same old lines for last year.
Well, it's been COVID, so I mean, look, Phil's dying.
Yeah, no.
I maxed myself, man.
That's what the mute button is for, buddy.
I couldn't reach it in time.
Now he
Here
found
I
it.
Now get rid of your screen too, and then hit the X button.
Can you move Phil a block away from me, please?
That's
Well,
like
hit-
6 feet.
Hit
Yeah,
the X button.
I feel a little safer. Sam is like my
That's not 6
blockade,
feet.
you know.
What X button? What are you talking about?
But yes, Sam, I will be I may be at a range on Sunday. I might be in the market for I kind of want a shotgun.
Shotgun.
Yeah.
Get a Mossberg 500.
Well, look, I
Okay.
just
It's only a couple $100, and it's the same exact thing a military uses. It's fantastic. It's what we got at the house.
Personally, I prefer the Remington 870 to the
That's a good one
Mossberg,
too.
just for maintenance reasons. But the Mossberg, if you're gonna get a shotgun, the Mossberg 500,
Mossberg, yeah.
Remington 870, or there's an Israeli one. I can never remember the name of it. That's really really tight.
Get a 12.
With a riot handle.
A
look.
12
I don't need
gauge.
any. I don't need. I don't want bells and whistles.
No, it's just
No,
the basic
no,
the basic
these are
M500 is just a couple $100 and it does the job.
That's all I need.
What
That's
kind
all
of
I'm
bells
interested
and
in.
whistles can you get on a gun other than you point it and then you shoot it?
I've got
Oh, no,
on my
all sorts of
on my
shit.
shotgun.
You know,
I've
watch your
got,
fucking Netflix on it? Like, what are we
Well,
talking?
actually,
well,
you can
on
get,
my
you can get
shotgun-
streaming cams now on your shotgun attachments
Yeah.
and
Yep.
on your rifle attachments. You get stream cameras.
But I've got the foldable butt stock. I've got the pistol grip.
I got a foldable butt stock too.
I got a heat
You got
shield,
into surgery?
the heat shield, the tritium
Pretty.
sights. And I got the extra clips on the side to hold the extra the shells.
And the Mossberg 500 is actually still using the same receiver that it did in '84, so it'll actually accept the drum mags if you happen to get one of them.
Yeah,
have
just
to
have
take
them
a
have
free
one.
I guess it only.
Having to have one's hard, but you know.
Going to war, Pete.
No, it just depends how many gang members.
Sawed off shotgun, hand on the pump.
Prepare for that
No,
zombie
no, you
apocalypse.
don't saw off a Mossberg. That's a bad idea.
Nah. No, I was just going with the Cypress Hill song. Sorry, man.
Right.
Phil, that mute button. You missed the mute button again, Phil. You missed the mute
Never
button. Again.
saw down a Mossberg.
What was that, Pete? What, Pete?
I saw
What,
a,
Pete?
I saw it's a shotgun, but it was like an AR platform shotgun.
Yeah.
And I've never seen one of those before, and I was like, that's kind of cool.
You see the one, the 20 gauge, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've never seen one before.
That's really tight, close entry weapon. You can actually get them down on an M4 chassis.
I bet. Yeah.
I bet that kicks like a freaking mule, though. After
Oh,
about 4
guys,
rounds.
guys,
You imagine
gotta
putting 20 gauge down when you're doing entry? Man, forget that.
I mean, I hit a dude with a 12 gauge coming in a building once, and it was nothing like a movie. The dude didn't fly back. There was no craziness. It was just coming in the building. He was standing up and grabbing an AK-47 as he was getting up off the couch. I shot him in the chest. He sat back down. It was over with.
Wow.
That was it.
I'll tell you guys a funny story about that sometime when we're not on stream. I don't want to make people ill.
Yeah.
It involves beanbag rounds, so it's non-lethal, but still.
Those are still hurtful.
What about those? What have you seen where they have the taser shotgun bullets that they'd messed around with? That's pretty interesting, man.
Those are pretty wild. Have you? Now I'll tell you. Some people are like, oh, get the Dragonfire rounds. No, don't do that. You burn out your barrel so bad.
Barrel so much.
Yeah.
Just shooting flame through your barrel. Just you know, inside the barrel are these little threads.
It's called rifling, and
But Alexia, it was nice to have you here. You can go ahead and go to bed. We'll be here a little bit longer, unless you want to stay. It's up to you.
I heard Sam just got another backer.
Oh,
I've had like 5 messages come through from people who were asking questions about how to pledge to something. So let's see what we got.
Well, you're still at 39, and it's 12.10. You got $1,210 at 39 backers. 29 days to go from Frankfort, Kentucky.
We're at 17% of goal, and it's looking strong. Looking real strong. There's a lot.
And there
of
it is.
products.
There's the 40th backer right there.
oh yeah.
Woohoo!
12:15 now.
Mine doesn't refresh. I'm like refreshing.
Yeah, mine hasn't refreshed it yet either.
And I know you got a backer because that backer was me.
I just did it. I know it was there because I did it,
There we
man.
go.
Oh, there
Thanks,
it is.
Larry. Thanks, Larry.
There it is.
Thank you, Larry.
Oh,
Appreciate
no
it.
worries.
All right. Well, on that note, I'm gonna sign off.
Yep, 40 backers strong. Good night. Time to get going. It was nice to
Alexia,
meet
it's
you.
always a pleasure. I'll talk to you this weekend,
It was a
obviously.
pleasure meeting y'all. Not
Yep,
thinking about
y'all.
most of you actually.
Y'all.
I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, no, I've met you guys before.
I've got your information now, so I'll get with you tomorrow.
Sounds good.
That's
Sounds
cool.
good.
All
I
right,
just
cool.
heard from Madeline wanting to do some cross promotion.
Awesome. Madeline's awesome.
She's lovely, isn't she?
She is. All right, guys. Well, y'all have fun without me.
Yep, it was good
All
to see
right,
you.
peace.
Thank
Good
you.
talking with you.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
So
the only
Sam,
female has left the building.
yeah, Now
Okay,
Sausage
that's
Party.
it, Larry. Put on the slave Leia uniform, man.
It's all downhill from here now.
So here's a question: what actually made you print the book in the small format, digest style?
Well, the plan's always been to pull all the pages together in one digest edition after 12 is done, and print it hardback. And there's a couple things about that. One is the economics of it, printing in the digest format as opposed to the comic format. Can be more cost effective for the people who are buying it. So like instead of charging like $60 for a digest, right now, given current prices, we could probably bring it in at like $39. If we get to print in a decent volume, say like 2,000-3,000, we might even be able to get it down below 25. Now, of course, by the time 12 is out, prices are going to fluctuate a little bit. But yeah, Pete, thanks, man.
Yep, thank you guys. We'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah,
Bye bye,
yeah.
everybody.
Peace, man.
What happened, Sam? I mean, Max.
No, it's like peace out, man.
Good night, everybody.
Pete out.
Congrats so far, Sam.
Yeah,
Pete
Pete's out.
Pete's out, man.
Pete's out. See ya, Pete's.
I'm gonna Pete's out too, man.
All right, Larry. I'll see you tomorrow, man.
All right, Larry.
Yeah, Rich is still here and stuff, and then I'm sore. I'm gonna go to bed here soon. So
cool.
Liar, you're gonna play more of Diablo 2.
Diablo.
No, man, dude, I nearly broke the fucking machine this morning. Okay, so.
Oh yeah, you were saying you almost rage quit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Well, was that when you got stuck on that one like worm-like thing that kept having to go back and try and kill over and over?
Yeah, the fucking boss kept one-shot me like a dozen times, man.
Yeah, that one, man. As soon as you step in the room, boom. Ah, fuck, I gotta go back. Oh, boom.
Like, like I was fucking raging. Anyone that was listening would have had a good laugh at that one, man. And I finally beat it, And I'm like, okay.
I heard that. You're like, now Max will have to go through all this.
That's what I said. I said, Max won't have to worry about all this because I know how to do it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it comes to Max's turn, I could just run him through.
I missed the exact time that you did that. I must have went to another tab or something. What did you have to end up doing to get past him?
Oh, I hired a different hireling that was a little bit more tanky, and he was taking a few more hits while I picked them off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you need my character to catch up and be there.
Well, yeah, you need to be the cannon fodder.
I can't get. I don't know where to go next. And
well, that's what I'm saying. The next time we play, once again, I'll show you where you need to go, and then we'll get you caught up.
Right.
Then I'll fucking run another act and get ahead of you, and then we'll catch you up until eventually we both beaten Diablo and Bale, and we can just do boss runs for the rest of our lives.
That'd be sweet. Grind for gear, boy. Grind for gear.
Well, the cow level is on the horizon.
Now, did you find it being more difficult? I seen somebody mention it's like it seems harder than what I remember.
It's harder to click on the monsters, I think.
And Scott the Flock is live tonight too.
Oh,
this campaign was live tonight too. Yeah.
Nice.
What the flock is going on, man?
Yeah.
What's this campaign for? I thought he was doing the full campaign for the flock was already done.
1 through 3, second chance. It looks like. So yeah.
Well, didn't he find?
What you mean when you say he's live? You mean like he's running his campaign live?
Yeah, his campaign's live.
You get your fucking flock book yet? Nope. Yeah, I didn't think so.
No one's got the flock book yet. I talked to him on Twitter, and he said he's going to be mailing them out soon.
I think it's in bad form, Scott, just to tell you to run a campaign when you haven't fulfilled the first one.
Let me see what it says here.
Just saying, brother, if you're out there listening.
Got everything counted for. Just found several packages. Didn't get the pin up Pete drew up, so I'm going to send whoever didn't get the link. They do issue one for free. Hold on. Packaging just shipped Saturday. Just shipped Saturday. It's shipping Saturday. So it's supposed to ship on Saturday, so we'll see. Now, technically, I'm starting a secondary Kickstarter before the fulfillment, but I'll be fulfilled way before the Kickstarter actually starts. I just got it approved today.
Yeah, I've got rewards still going in the mail right now. They're going. The last of them will go out probably Tuesday.
I was kind of hoping to see 41 before I ducked out.
Yeah, me too.
Wouldn't it be nice just to get like 7 more? It'd be like 47 backers for 47
I
Furious.
know,
Furious
right?
Tale.
For like the first night, that would be freaking awesome.
47 backers for 47 tails in first 47 minutes.
That's right, in 47 minutes.
That's what you need to do next time is have something for like the first 47 backers, like some sort of pin that only the first 47 people get.
Yeah. That's actually a really good idea. First 47 backers, boom, you get this. Like first 47 backers of a physical book, though.
Yeah.
We get a signed picture of Princess Leia in her chainmail bikini.
I'm not taking that picture, Rich.
You back, Phil?
Yes, I'm back. It was that Dr. Pepper, man.
Welcome back, Connor.
Gotcha.
The Dr. Pooter.
Now you're all quieted out again. Your cable's fucked. Yep, your cable's hosed. Turn off your camera.
Phil's having a fucking boomer moment.
That cable's been all acting jacked up today.
I blame it on him.
Yeah.
You got to play the line, Phil.
I blame it on the rain.
All right.
Am I a boomer? Huh? Am I a boomer? Huh? Boom! How about that? Am I a boomer? Boom!
That's it.
Will we hit 41?
9.
49.
49, 50 maybe? 47? 47 for the first night's watch?
47 Furious.
20 minutes?
Brutalizers.
47 thirsty men.
Well, it sounds like Phil is having technical problems.
Yeah.
Check.
All right, there you go.
47 better beans on the. Yeah, what you see, man, is I've actually brought up a real frickin' mic. And it's just that I grabbed I've got a pile of fucking patch cords and shit.
You got the
and I grabbed one and just hooked it in and tested it out, and it's a little bit funky. Yeah, I'm running through a little mixer board now and shit
I was
too.
gonna say, like, his patchwork computers finally had it. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Yeah,
I was adding more goodness on the vocal end of it. Like I said, it's just a cord, but I've got like a shitload of patch cords. I just got to
I
grab
don't know why I
one.
picture like Phil's computers like this sort of like ragtag piecemeal thing.
Oh,
there's, like,
hell no. I built that fucker to go, man.
There's like a guy I know from way back in the day. He used to like go behind like computer shops and stuff and come back with all this junk. Right?
Oh,
like,
jeez, fuck
broken
that.
motherboards and broken keyboards and put this over
Now, why
here.
would you imagine that, man? I told you what kind of system I got. I built it from the ground up, man.
Built this
Motherboard and
city
all.
on rock and roll, man.
Built this city.
I got it in a nice big rack mount server case, man.
We used to have fun when I was a kid and like try to like do cool stuff before they had video cards. And it was just like a motherboard and a hard drive.
Oh, yeah.
We'd like put it inside pizza boxes and stuff like that.
I'd say really the only thing that I would want to upgrade, and it's not even really that necessary, is I would go to 32 gigs of RAM instead of 16. But 16's pretty fucking hefty.
Tales, man.
I've got 30. I got 32, and it's it's pretty nice.
Right, and you said because you wanted to do the video end and stuff, so that definitely makes more sense.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I guess we all sounds like shit. Me, you, and Larry all have the 1660 for our video action, man.
Yeah.
It was the most affordable video card that can do the job.
Yeah, mid-tier and really, well, it's not now. If you look at it now, man, what we paid for it, it's already went up. You can't find them for like under $500 or $600 right now.
Outstanding.
1, 2, 3, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Do,
Fuck,
Lucky
we're old.
13.
47.
I thought you could count, motherfucker.
You got to automatically jump from 12 to 47. That's what we want to see, man.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You've
We'll
done really
see.
well, Sam. I mean, just coming out the gate having 41 backers in the last couple hours is pretty
Yeah.
nice. That's
I was
pretty
gonna
good.
say, there you go, 6 more. If we can get 6 more before we get out of here, we can wrap up with 47
I know,
furious
right?
backers, man.
You know what happens when we do that, though, right? Then it's gonna be like, okay, we just need 3 more for
We'll
50.
get 50.
Just 3 more, man.
And
Come
all
on.
of a sudden we're doing like a
Come on,
72
man.
hour
I just need
stream.
1 more.
We need 10 more to get to 300. 10 more to 300.
We're never
That's
going
how
to
you end up
stop.
streaming. That's how you end up streaming until like Thursday morning, and you're hallucinating into a pot of coffee. You look
Hey,
like,
you know, I'm notorious for a
marathon.
marathon stream every once in a while, man.
No,
I think that's happening. Aren't you going to stream after this? It wasn't that the talk?
Oh, no. What? Not tonight.
I'm gonna go to bed here in a minute too, because
I was going to say, I'd be up for a little bit yet, but man, no, I've done too much sleep
Join my
sleep
channel.
gymnastics over this last week already,
We'll
man.
definitely start a lot earlier than this. You know what I mean? But join my, same usual time when we go on. Come here tomorrow night. Rebel Comics, Niobe Comics, late for dinner, whatever you want to call me. We're going to pick up where we left off here today. I'm sure the number will be even bigger when we have a look at it again. And whatever it is, whether he's at 70 backers, 100 backers, or 200 backers, looking pretty damn cute, we're going to make sure that Sam gets over the hurdle. We're going to make sure this man gets funded. We're going to make sure that 47 Furious Tales number 3 is a huge raging success, motherfucker.
You forgot to play the sound bite, man.
From your mouth to God's ears. I'll tell you.
Where's that sound bite, Larry? Come on.
One?
Where's that sound bite, Larry? Why don't you got that sound bite, Larry?
He is pretty fucking cute.
There you go.
All right, everybody. It was nice to have you on for tonight. Thank you all for watching, and have a fantastic evening.
Thank you.